Okay, so the etymology...
Last time.
Yep, last time we played, you guys ate lunch with Jandar. Jorhav. Jandar's his dad, my apologies. You guys ate lunch with Jorhav. What else really happened? That's the bulk of what happened.
So we had lunch with Jorhav. He tried to steal my Eldritch Ball.
Yes.
We went.
You dumped it on a book.
Yeah, we went to a
Hell
class.
breaks out.
I tried to
I
put
wrote
it
down
into a
Georgie
book.
gets gooped.
I stole it.
Georgie got gooped.
By the way, let's not forget that.
You stole
Without me, you wouldn't have the goop in the first place.
Yeah, you did steal the goop back. And
Maybe you
then I tried to pour it
You're
onto
so
the
right.
book to, like, fulfill my end of the pact. And then Ollivander was like...
Okay, but to be clear, you didn't know you were doing that.
What do you mean?
You didn't know what you were doing when you dumped the thing on the thing.
I mean, I had a hunch. I was following it.
Oh. I should follow my hunches more often. Ryan Ollivander jumps off the cliff. Side of the school.
Then
You fall 1,500 feet.
And
Please
die.
take 500 d6 of damage.
Wow, this hunch worked out really well for him.
yeah.
You went to the nurse, tried to get your thing fixed, the book fixed.
Yeah.
You threw the book into a lead container at some point.
That was me.
That was all.
That was what caused the problems.
Yeah.
And then y'all carried it off. No, we like reported it, and it's like, all right, I guess. I almost said Gandalf. No, no.
If Gandalf would hear, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, this would have been a very different campaign.
This would have been a very non-issue.
no.
Garrett?
No, the big guy, the head of library,
Gavin.
old man, Gavin. Thank you. Sorry, I promise I'm paying attention.
Yeah, I
to the
had
campaign.
no idea who you were
Names just
talking about in the
completely
first.
escaped me.
Like when you said,
I was like, old decrepit man who's the head of things. Name starts with a G.
Yeah.
Gandalf is the best I got.
I didn't even know where you were going with that.
I've told you all my like Jeopardy curse. No, the Wheel of Fortune curse I have, which is like all names in my brain are stored Wheel of Fortune format, and I have to play Wheel of Fortune every single time to remember a name.
I have a similar thing with umbrella terms. Carry on.
5 letters, starts with F.
You can store information in your brain. Kind of jealous.
You know, boxes
Real.
get checked, things line up. You
And
just
then
have
they
put
went
the thing in a
to.
box.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And then they
makes
went
sense.
to
Right, reported, and you took the lead
Dragon
case
Chest.
off.
Yep, you guys went to Dragon Chest. You talked to Davin about self-publishing.
I was this close
Oh.
to leading you on a wild goose chase.
It was close.
If we had extra time.
Luno's like 8. What's my intelligence?
For
It's not
not
great.
the first
Luno's
time,
8 intelligence
definitely.
finally like activated and remembered. Oh shoot! It's not Arcana Botany. It's Dragon Chess.
Runs after time. You can say.
Did you guys do Arcana Botany yet?
Yes, we
Yeah,
did
we did the
Arcana
class.
Botany, and
Yes.
now we're
that
at
class
the.
happened.
We're
Right.
at the.
That class
clubs.
happened last session, right?
Yes.
Some of us still have
Club is on DOS
ingredients to make up.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
I made up 2 drugs.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot to make up a drug.
I didn't. Yeah.
We
It doesn't
have
to be-
plenty of
it
time.
doesn't
We
have-
So
have
much time.
a week in game
Also-
and
Like 7 months in life.
Also, it doesn't have to be a drug. I did that because of the kind of person Ollivander is.
True. Let me put in my notes to make up a plan before I forget. And
Also, it doesn't
Make
have
a
to.
plant.
It doesn't have to be a plant either.
What was
Everyone,
the-
make
what
up
was
a
the-
drug specifically.
It
Think
has
of
to
an
be
alchemical ingredient.
Yeah, it
component.
has to be.
An alchemical component was the
Yep.
requested thing to do.
Someone brought a soul crystal.
Yep.
Ruba.
Ruben showed a shoal crystal.
Damn.
Which
Ruben just like walks out of class at that point.
Here's a dead body.
Basically, yeah.
I've got a corpse in my pocket.
Basically.
similar
Kind of works though.
do animals have soul crystals?
if they possess magic.
Yes.
So like,
I did a whole thing where I talked to Ryan about when eventually I get a car, the soul crystal is going to be a crystal of the phoenix
Nice.
in the engine of the car.
Cool.
so like,
The car type is Firebird. I don't know if you.
so like, it's like an ancient dragon
Yep. Has
soul crystal.
That's
would
probably
be
a
like,
pretty big crystal too.
Be
This-
reasonably sized, yeah.
This would be like maybe one of the most like valuable substances.
No.
No.
A lot of things possess souls that have magic, and
Okay, but this would be a
Yeah.
big one. A big.
it depends on what they're using it for. That would be like what a skyship is powered by. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But not like That's not what the Aether Nexus is powered by. We're not going to talk about that. You're not ready.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
I've been working on world lore.
Oh no. I saw like all the pages you've been updating and I clicked through some of them and it's like, oh my god, you went all out. You had some fun.
I've got so much more to go.
And then yes, I think we wound up at Dragon's Chest.
Yep, you three are Dragon's Chest. Where are you? Where are you?
I'm
Also
Dragon's
a Dragon's
Chest.
You're also
Yeah.
Dragon's Chest. My apologies. I forgot you're in that group. I'm just gonna keep making bits. I'm sorry.
I've noticed.
It's just for the bit. Understand? I'm not trying to go back.
It's okay,
just
don't
the bit.
worry.
It's just the bit.
Just the bit. You were at the nurse's station.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, I was at the nurse's station, and then in the roleplay chat, Kit went to the apartment and just angry cleaned.
Okay. So you're at the apartment cleaning. What are you guys doing while Kit finishes at the nurse and then goes back to the apartment? People are starting to file in for Dragon's Chest.
I'm part of the club Dragon's Chest. I do what I have to and then I leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to be there for the Dragon's Chest bit because I said I'd teach Daimhin how to play Dragon's Chest. But when that's over...
we're talking about that like 10 minutes before class starts.
Mm-hmm.
Before the club starts. Like, in earnest.
I'll probably show up 2 or 3 minutes after it starts.
Okay.
Because I wasn't there first and I was off doing something.
Yeah.
Thing
You
with
three are
the-
physically in that room already.
Yeah.
cool.
You were finishing up with Kid. Whatever.
I don't know exactly what we were saying or talking about, but at some point, Lunno would just be like, alright, well, you appear to be where you need to be, and just kind of step out of the room as I'm not in this club, and... No,
Yes,
wait,
once-
no, I
yes.
was gonna stick by Daimhin,
Yes,
because, like,
once
well,
club
Davin's
starts,
kind
you
of
can't
alone.
be here anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck you.
Yeah, you're with Mark.
I'm with Mark.
Mark's
Then it's
also
just
not
like-
in Dragon's Chest. Mark has to leave too.
Oh, no.
Do they? Is that real?
You could pretend you're from
I
Dragon's
mean, he can
Chest.
hang out,
Yes.
but he has something he's going
I
to do
could-
that we talked about last session.
I could lie and just pretend to be from Dragon's Chest, but I also think Lunno has no interest in Dragon's Chest.
Mark's
Dragon's
already
Chest.
said what he wants to go do right now.
Hmm?
Mark has already said what he wants to do last session.
I'm scared. What does
Uh-oh.
Mark want to do?
Mark asked Daimhin, would it be okay if I made you a
attention.
gift?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
No, I...
It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks.
It's been,
Yeah.
Did we take last week off?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did board
Yeah.
games.
Shit, it
We,
happened
we
2
played
weeks.
the
played that
Daimhin.
really-
House of
Yeah.
Danger.
That
We gotta finish House of Danger.
No.
But don't you want to know what happens to all the chimpanzees?
No, I don't.
I'm interested.
I
You see, they're a part of a group.
This is never.
I hate this bit of this bit.
This
I hate
is-
the bit of bringing that bit back up. Fucking stupid.
Out of 28 sessions.
It's crazy that a group of people hates a thing. It's great.
Fuck
Nuts.
you.
A lot of people?
Here you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do it.
No, absolutely not. Change my mind.
You almost had
You
a
don't
good
get water
time.
privileges.
I need to have a shower. I live here.
Your shower privilege has been taken away.
You can't do
I
that.
am the
This is a
only
shower?
one who has that ability.
Ryan would never do
I
that.
wouldn't.
Ryan doesn't want me to be stinky.
Correct.
Outside, there's a thing called a water main. You just crank it all the way off.
I know how to turn it back on, though. That would only work for like the 5 minutes that it's off.
Would be very
You,
funny 5
you
minutes.
realize I've
Speaking of very funny
I've
5
done-
minutes, I think Lunno would have
I've
to
done
shuffle out of
plumbing
the
work
room
before. I know where that
at
is.
some point, but should probably stick around because, like, well, as far as Luna's, I have Pastel, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I brought Pastel with me.
I think
Yes.
I believe so.
so. Oh
I
no,
have
no, no, no.
Pastel with me.
No, I think you had Bo.
Bo,
You
yeah.
had Bo. The spider.
Oh, yeah, was I?
Right, yeah.
No, I think you
Pastel,
get Pastel.
Pastel got cursed and
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
True, need to be a little magically zooped back up.
no, not
Yeah.
magic. They're just stressed out.
Yeah, you were
Bo kinda,
comforting Pastel.
Bo crawls off of Lunno and just like back into Angie's hands.
It's a big spider.
Oh yeah, because you show up at like
Yeah.
10%. Luna would probably be stressed out enough to just be like, yeah, just make sure Daimhin.
Because you don't know it all got resolved.
I don't know anything at this point. Like, what happened? Where's Ollivander? Is Ollivander Dragon Chest as well? Is he here?
Oh, wait, do you have... I don't know if they have the Dragon's
Only
Chest or
your
not.
character would know, probably.
Yeah.
What?
Because I said I'd teach you how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you will like relay the basic.
Well, I didn't know what happened fully.
Wait, where were you?
Oh, I was with them. I don't really
You
know
just don't know
exactly
what
what
really
happened
happened. You just
because
kind
I
of
didn't
watched
really go in there. They didn't really seem too keen on telling me about it. So
I don't know how to interpret this.
I don't know if it went well or not. I'm sure it's fine though.
Oh,
Probably,
okay.
maybe. I mean, Kit seemed a little upset, sure, but everything's probably fine. Probably nothing to worry about.
Fair enough. Yeah, Dragon.
Thanks for watching Bo for me.
Oh, of course. Dragon's Chest is starting here in a couple minutes. I think Ollivander is in Dragon's Chest. I would have probably asked Daimhin at some point if Ollivander's in Dragon's Chest. But no, I knew for a fact because I remembered that you were, and I knew you and Ollivander were in the same.
We have literally all the same classes.
All the same. So yeah, I think Ollivander's gonna be around here in a minute. I'm just gonna stick around till then, just to make sure Daimhin's not running off by herself all over again.
Yeah, of course. Do you have Dragon's Chest?
No, I don't actually. I'm actually
Dang
free
it.
right now.
Do you think you could maybe like stay for Dragon's Chest and watch or something?
I might, but honestly, I have a lot to think about.
Ooh, such as what?
Well, just
How things
Consequences.
Are grouped together.
Can we please stop?
I want to get into the
my
etymology
God.
of umbrella terms.
I thought
Oh my
Ryan was the one
God.
who was suffering most. No, it was Becca the whole time.
It was
The whole time,
Becca
Becca
the
the
whole
whole
time.
The
time.
one who wasn't a part of that conversation.
I'm the one who's centered
sorry,
around. I don't.
Becca.
That's actually pretty accurate. The person who has nothing to do with this is just, I hate this shit.
I just want to play my funny game with the
No.
board game.
I promise when we're all screaming and laughing, it's a good screaming and laughing until it's not.
Until it's not.
Until it's not.
And there's bloodshed.
Oh no.
I'm ready to die for my cause.
Ryan's like, already prep the table, this comes off, it's machine washing.
I'm ready to die, but not for
Not for your cause.
Not for any particular reason.
Not named by a group. No, I mean, no, I'm kidding. Skip.
You see, Ibu,
For the viewers at home,
I'm part of
You're
the
no
You
longer
had-
invited to TTFC.
no,
You can walk.
my
Here
invitation.
right now, I will return.
Are you good?
You can
We're getting
walk
too. I think we're
to
getting too loud.
You,
Maybe we need to quiet down a little
you
bit.
did. I did one.
Okay.
I did the one.
Okay.
We all get one. We all get
We all get
one.
one.
So anyway,
Yeah,
Back
I
to
think I'm just
fucking
gonna hang
Dragon's
out
Den.
outside here. You can go in. Davin's already in there. I think
Okay,
Mark's
cool.
in there as well.
hope the thinking goes well for you. Hope the thoughts do the thought
Hey,
thing.
darling,
Gods,
if
do I
Luno's
wish the
leaving, I
same.
should probably go too. I got some stuff I want to work on, so I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. If you ever want to do Dragons, just let me know. It doesn't even
I
have to be in a
don't
club.
know if I'm smart enough for this, but you got it, Chief.
I mean,
Now I have to kill one of these characters.
Hello?
It's your fault.
Mine?
What?
It
So
actually
I built
is.
a bracket system before Ruth joined for Dragon's Chest. And now I have one too many people for a bracket, so one of these NPCs is getting taken out back,
well, they
killed forever.
don't have to
I'm
be killed. They
sorry.
can just get moved to a different
Your
club.
best friend dies. Cobalt.
It's actually going to be Jimothy Fiddlesticks. He's getting taken
No,
out
that
back.
name is so amazing though.
He's gone.
I thought you were gonna roll.
Put him in something
Leave it to the
else.
Chaos
Yes, move
Gods.
him to a different group.
I can do it to the Chaos God. Well, no,
Ollivander.
some of these people already have development.
Ollivander wakes up tomorrow and his best friend's dead.
Damn.
I'm
That
just
would
going to
be
remove
good.
Jimothy
Hey,
from Dragon's
that would
Chest.
be a great pattern for last
Oh,
game
no.
when
Local he-they doomed by the narrative.
Is he a he-they? Let's see. He
Is
is
he
a
a-
he-they. You're so right.
Oh my God.
I have that information here. He's also 42.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Last game when I played Farron, somebody killed their best friend
Aw.
in session 2. When,
Okay,
not
so-
session 2,
So
but
just
session.
never be Oliver's
Don't
character's
be
best
friends with my characters.
Everyone here is
You'll die.
doomed. Everyone here is doomed.
Just the NPCs.
Just the NPCs.
I don't know why Jimothy changed his mind and joined Silk Ball, but he did.
He's gonna be 42 out there playing Silk Ball.
Perfect.
Now,
Perfect.
He like tried to raise his son to play Silk Ball,
he's
and
a
then
gnome, dude. 42's young.
oh no, well then
He's 42 years
A
young,
gnome,
baby.
a gnome playing silk ball.
Don't be racist.
42 is like
Okay.
young adult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, elves aren't considered adults until they reach 100.
That's not true.
According to
Bumping this
D&D official
microphone.
lore
Please
is,
don't fucking
they reach physical maturity 18 and do not gain social maturity until 100.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Oh.
So there's
They have
That's a
separate-
long ass time.
Yeah.
there's
That sucks. That's a
82
big difference
years
between
where they
18
can't
and
drink?
21.
I mean, I think they can drink, but I don't think they're making, like, adult decisions.
that's an adult decision.
Debatable.
Doing drugs,
Did everybody wait till they were 21? No.
but they should
They
have.
should have.
You can tell an elf not to drink alcohol at 57.
True.
They're gonna.
That's a soundbite right there. You can yell drink at 57.
I love
You were
that.
doing something?
Yeah, Luna, you were walking to Dragon's Chest. I'm just gonna like stand outside and wait for Ollivander, and like think about how I'm so fucked because good, Gavin knows about the book and also knows about this group and also has almost certainly heard word of the fact that my name is carved into a bookshelf. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
It was all
Prophecy.
good ideas.
Well, bye, Lunno. Enjoy your mini thoughts. I hope they go well for you.
Yeah, same. Hope Dragon's Chest goes well.
Thanks. So typically when I play it, I have no thoughts.
Sometimes that's the way you play.
Exactly.
My brackets.
Words for the campaign.
I believe you.
It is.
So I guess
Is it
Angie
fun?
goes
Yeah, I
in
believe you. I
with
said
bow
that.
Okay.
on their head.
I mean, I think, like I said, like 2 minutes after the club officially starts, I think Ollivander would show up. A little fashionably late.
As always.
No.
Okay, they're
Not as
either. I
always.
feel like
Not
they're
as
always
always.
either fashionably early or fashionably late.
No, Ollivander's always
Fashionably something. They're always fashionably
considerably
something.
early.
If Lunno notices you approach, she's probably going to intercept. And she'll be like, "What happened? Do I need to know about it? Is everything okay?"
Ollivander.exe stopped working.
I don't know what it's from, but it's good vibe.
Yeah, Ollivander.exe is crashed.
Yeah.
Explain everything.
I mean, I know what happened. I don't know how Ollivander would word this. He shrugs, and he writes out, "Well, they say they got it. They say they got it under control, so I believe them."
All right, Jimothy got murdered. Let's remove him.
No,
do
we
you,
moved to
do you know,
football,
do you know
remember?
where they are now?
No,
There we go.
they didn't tell me anything, but they said it was all good. So he told me to start treating them like an adult. So just trust them more.
Fair enough, I suppose.
You're right. I mean, I should.
It's not. I don't
No,
know.
you're right. I should. No, it 100%
These are so pretty dice.
too concerned about it. I should be a more healthy amount of concern.
I suppose so. Well, anyway, I'll get out of your hair. Let you enjoy Dragon's Chest.
Back in the classroom. Muff, people you know that are in here, being that you have a little bit of time to interact with whoever you'd like. Aloe Vera is in this club. Cobalt is in this club. You haven't met him yet, haven't met them yet, haven't met them yet. Mary Mylanthra is in this club. The Gorgon you met in your last class. Haven't met them yet. Vess Sunstorm is here. It's a Loxodon you guys have interacted with a couple of times. Willard Pricklepin is in here. He's the little
Yep.
hedgehog guy.
Yep.
Zim, who is in your homeroom, and Zondir are all in this class. Or all in this club. And then there's a couple of people you haven't met.
Is anyone particularly playing chess right now?
No, everybody's just kind of conversing. Hanging out.
I think I'm just gonna chill at a desk and wait.
Okay. The teacher officially comes in. He is an automaton who you've met once before. His name is Corp.
Nice.
Students, today we are learning Dragon's Chess, yes? How many of you already know how to play? That is not a good sign for our year. Okay.
I walk in. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, we got 2 then. We got 2.
And Jorhoff?
Jorhoff's not in this club.
Who was the other one?
Zondir.
I wasn't. I
Zondir.
didn't even see.
Wrong X name.
Zondir starts with a Z.
Wrong weird letter
Wrong,
name.
yeah, wrong strange name.
Yeah.
I'm trying that. I'm with you. I want to say a thing about fantasy names, and yep, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Right there with you. Hey, please don't push buttons on my computer. I'm
Here, I
recording
can
something.
take her.
I thought you were talking to Oliver. Like, Oliver is just sitting over here. Like, that's a really kind of rude thing for you to say, but also a really rude thing for Oliver to do, huh?
Oliver
The cat
hits,
was pushing buttons, and that scares me.
Oliver hits one button onto your thing just because, and then suddenly you're banned from D&D for all
I
eternity.
mean, I do know what buttons would fuck this whole thing up.
True.
This one.
Yes.
There we
Good
go.
luck, Becca. Good luck.
So for the
It's
viewers
okay.
at home,
Fuck
we were
it.
making a joke about me fucking up the recording, and then Ryan proceeded to fuck up the recording.
Living the dream, brother. Alright, over the next maybe 30-40 minutes, the teacher runs through the basics of the game. We are not going to play every game out. The first day, you are met with the opportunity to do trial runs. Who are you guys trial playing against?
Do you want to play Daimhin?
Sure.
Who's the other person that knows how to play?
Ollivander?
Oh, okay. I mean, it's only fair that I mean,
Yeah.
it feels not fair to play against somebody who doesn't know the rules of the game. It feels. I walk up to Ollivander. It feels kind of weird playing against somebody who does. I mean, we've done this before.
Several times.
Yeah. All right.
They bust the board out. You guys get a board out. A bunch of the other NPC characters all get together. Is there anything you guys talk about during your game?
I think Ollivander says nothing, like at all.
The whole time?
The
silent?
whole time. Well. No, but yeah, he says nothing. I think he's uncharacteristically. Usually, I mean, Ollivander would know his playstyle, and it's a very aggressive intimidation tact most of the time. Maybe it's because Ollivander knows it's not going to work on him, or maybe it's because Ollivander just doesn't want to talk right now. Hard to say, but
Gotcha.
I feel like Ollivander often doesn't feel like talking.
You two?
see,
I-
I'm with you.
Jeez! Are you
I
okay?
needed that.
Are you guys having any conversations while playing?
That poor pencil.
I'm sorry, what happened? Are you okay?
Yes.
It's okay, buddy.
Piece
Did,
of plastic.
did I do something
Do you
wrong?
need floss?
No. They're asking if you and Daimhin are
Okay,
having a conversation.
Okay. I was waiting to make sure everything was okay with.
Plastic in my mouth.
Yeah.
I feel like Angie would just kind of like lock in and kind of be completely zoned out and like doing a bunch of math calculations in her head, just like going through all the mini options and just kind of like sit here just like this, just as playing completely silently.
Like the meme where it's the zooming in with the math calculation.
That's Angie.
Daimhin would probably be talking. You don't have to talk back. She will happily just talk at you.
Nice. That's.
And she will not notice that you are not talking back. Especially if she's really focused, she'll have a conversation with herself.
Bo pulls out a notebook and starts taking notes of what you're saying to make sure you know that you're being listened to. So Bo just like is like taking notes of everything you're saying and like
She's
writing
not
it
paying
down.
attention that you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but
She's paying attention to the
Bo's making
game.
sure you know. Bo's making sure you know that he's paying attention.
Ryan, I'm trying so hard.
I know.
I cut my lip.
Good.
Oh.
Are you
You made an
okay?
adult decision with adult consequences.
Yes.
Are you okay? I don't recommend doing that.
Continue your roleplay, please.
They also chose to say nothing.
Well,
I'm talking and to myself.
Go ahead.
I think this one nice moves here. She'll wait for. We got instructions on what to do, correct?
Yeah, you guys know
Yeah.
how to play very basics. You don't know any like
Okay.
advanced tactics. Essentially, they've set you down. These pieces move like this. Go.
Got it.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know
This
how
is the
pieces
objective.
move, and that's about it.
Here's
Yeah.
how you take.
Yeah.
I think this one sits very nicely there. Oh, but you don't have to worry about that one. That one's fine. This one with the
Angie
nice
starts
dress.
worrying about that one.
I think that one is good there. Okay. Yeah, I knew you'd make that move. I'll move over here instead. That's good. No, keep going. It's okay. You can go. See, no, I knew you would make that move.
God, now he's mine.
Put your-
God, you got me. You trapped me good.
What's the
I
freaking
like to think there's two people watching Ollivander and Ollivander play, and like one of them does like en passant or something, and they're
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck did you just do?"
The teacher comes by. No, they're doing it right. It's fine.
What's the friggin' you activated my trap card
It's
from
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that would be Daimhin playing this.
All right. Can I get? Well, let me ask you this: what do you want to do to influence your game? Skill, mechanic, spell. What are you using to influence your game?
So, like...
I think for me, Ollivander's playing very normally.
I think you and Ollivander are having like a mates game where it's like fuck skills,
Yeah,
fuck
so
abilities.
just
this
say
is pure
intelligence?
game.
Okay, I just intelligence then.
I mean, we usually try all the time, but I think mostly, I'm not gonna roll, but because I think Ollivander wins this one because Ollivander.
You can concede.
He doesn't concede; he just loses.
I mean, like, choose not to roll is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I
think-
understand the terminology.
I
But
think.
Be the-
I
if
think
only words
Could
had
it be
meanings.
4
If
here,
only,
or is it
if
supposed to be
only.
3?
You had your one allotted, sir.
No.
We've all
I'm
had
sorry.
our one allotted.
I've
This
got
is
my
saving
position at the
throws.
table.
Okay, so it's 3 for saving throw, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
But I think notably,
Sorry, buddy.
Ollivander.
you
I think
okay?
Ollivander would 100% notice that Ollivander is not doing as good as he usually does.
Okay. Between you two, what skill, ability, or spells are you using to influence your game? And make a justification for whatever you want to do. I'm open to interpretations.
Oh, when I get 9th level spells and I can see the future. Ooh, fuck.
Look at their ability to be like, oh no, I made a mistake. I'm gonna roll that piece back and do it differently. That's a
Technically.
fucking way to do it.
Technically, I could. I feel like...
But I think you already used one of those today.
Yeah, I feel like...
Ollivander got 2 spell slots left.
Lunno creates water and floods her opponent's side of the board, and her side of the board, and the whole group. And
Ollivander pulls out a pearl.
I don't know if there's any like
What are you
spells I
doing?
currently
Pieces
have
of Druid.
because I think my spell slots are both used, so I'm pretty sure I can't. Where's my spell slot? Where in the world is
Your
that?
spell slot should be
On your
magic. Yeah.
yeah. For some reason I didn't write them down. I used
Brother.
1 or 2. I think
also,
I
we're at the end of the campaign at level 1.
Same level you guys were at.
so
So
I have
whatever
2
level
spell
you guys
slots,
were at is
correct?
the same level they're at.
Okay,
Yeah.
They just have 3 spell slots.
No, 3.
3?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. I was about to say 2 spell slots. I think you have 1 more starting at level
Okay.
2.
3,
But I'm not a.
If you're a full caster, you get basically a spell slot every level.
3, and I'm pretty sure I used 1 of them. So I guess I technically would have 2 spell slots.
I don't know the atmosphere here is using magic cheating.
It depends on how you're using it. Some people are using it as like trying to get in their opponent's heads, using it for like manipulation tactics. All of that is fine. Or seemingly fine.
So if I dominate person the other one and make them lose,
That's frowned upon, yeah. I mean, it's sportsmanly, it's case by case, but a lot of it's just, hey, sportsman conduct. Silk ball rules.
I feel like Angie wouldn't try to use any magic just because they wouldn't know if it would be allowed or not, and they wouldn't want to, especially not against like Daimhin.
You guys turn your head 25 degrees, you see a fucking, what are they called? Kuatoa with a fishing rod, just like whoosh, pull a piece across the board.
Nice.
Everybody's doing shit, it's fine.
Yeah, but I still
one
feel
guy's like praying over the board. God, guide me.
Guidance! Moves a
Tell me
piece.
what needs to move. They'd run out the clock on that one. 6 seconds every move.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the time it takes to move the piece.
Mm-hmm. They would be so behind on time.
maybe Angie would, maybe if they made like a really major mistake, maybe they'd want to use the
Sure.
little time reroll thing. That's only if they did something like majorly screwed up, but they try to avoid using it.
I have a question. If you don't know how to play Dragon's Chess, how do you know you fucked up?
I don't know. If they
It
did
would
the
be
thing-
would it be by the time that I
Took the piece. Yeah.
It would
Yeah,
be.
then
It would
you would
be.
roll
Oh
back.
God, I've lost. Let me roll that one move back. Oh wait, that doesn't
Too
change
late.
anything.
I feel like they. I also feel like they probably wouldn't waste their spell slots, so they've
Sure.
won like a game, so they probably wouldn't necessarily. But
Just use intelligence. Good old
yeah, I'll just
smarts.
use intelligence.
So what are you doing?
It still works.
What do you mean? What am I doing? Like,
Are you just doing a flat intelligence?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dobbs.
Same here. I'm gonna do flat intelligence.
Okay, both of you go ahead and roll and add your intelligence. Neither of you rolling to investigate your opponent, neither of you rolling to, do anything else that you could, potentially do to get in your opponent's head. Just a flat, straight game.
So you can use investigation.
No, you're using intelligence.
Oh, so you're using intelligence. Cool.
No changing it now. I
Sorry.
asked you what skill you wanted to use. Make an argument for it.
11.
21.
Damn.
So, Daimhin just dominates the game.
Yeah, Angie's just really
Eats
bad
the
at it.
pieces.
Angie's like, while Angie's like zoning out and calculating this, they're like
It's
actually
me
like
talking to you.
they're
distracted
doing
the whole
like
time.
they're doing all this thought and all this like long math equations trying to make sure they get the pieces just right and perfect, and then they end up being like really bad at it anyways. Like they go through all this effort to be good at it, and then they just fail
Just dog
miserably.
Not miserably.
they
They're
like-
over 10.
Like they like to pretend that they're really good at it, and they
Compared
try to
to me.
be like outwardly
Compared to
like
me.
they're great at Dragon's Chess, but really they have no idea what they're doing.
Wait, no.
This is a skill contest. If you fucked them up,
It's
you
22.
fucked them
I'm
up.
sorry. I lied. It's 22. I can't do my math.
So you doubled their score.
Yes.
It's a skill contest. If you fucked them up, you fucked them up.
After the game, all the games come to an end. You and Oliver's game goes on a little bit longer than most people's. Mostly because you're reacting to each other better than most people are used to. So the game carries on.
We
a little
probably
while.
played Dragon's Chess like hundreds of times.
Yeah. Once the game finally comes to a close, Oliver extends their hand across the table. Hey, good game. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
seem off.
Oh, I'm just not in the game right now. Not thinking about Dragon's Chess.
What are you thinking about?
All this shit that's been going on.
It seems to be a more stressful school year than most, comparing it to what I've heard of the last couple.
Well, there was that one guy that disappeared. Huh?
Different timeline.
Do you? All right. Never.
Blow
You
his
wouldn't.
fucking
You
mind.
wouldn't even. There's literally information that I have that you couldn't.
Couldn't fathom.
So, have you ever heard of string theory?
This is the kind of thing that like stresses Ollivander out to think about.
This no. Yeah, it's just a bunch of shit going on.
Well, if you want to talk, I'm here for you, My job is literally to be here to help.
Yes, but if I talk about it, everybody's gonna get suspicious that I have something to do with it.
And nothing we discuss
You're
has
right.
to go anywhere.
I'm the Eldritch terrorist.
Is that the case now?
No.
I do not believe you.
While you weren't looking, I made a deal with a devil or something.
You are better than that. You can gain your magic from better sources. You wouldn't cheat like that.
Well, I would cheat. But not like that, you're right.
He's got standards.
I only cheat fashionably.
Imagine making a deal with the devil just to try to win Dragon's Chess, only to still lose it.
Okay. I don't know who's listening. Satan? If you're there? Maybe?
Maybe steal their peas?
Eat their pieces
Eat their
for me!
king!
Eat their pieces for me, Satan! Yo, Satan, do me a solid. Eat that man's piece.
Eat that man's piece. I think, like, when the game ends, Ollivander looks up, and I imagine some people have gathered
Yeah,
around.
a small crowd is gathered. Corp and Corp 2 are both standing there looking over the board.
Oh. Hi. Hello.
Impressive
everybody.
game, yes?
That wasn't my best. But...
Well, I mean, for people who, are joining a first-year club, you guys seem to have some aptitude.
Yeah, it was something I was sort of expected to learn at some point.
Understandable. Well, hopefully the rest of you will brush up on your skills, and we will have a good tournament over these next couple of weeks. Please feel free to use this room as you see fit for practicing. If we have a class going on in here, please just let yourself in, make your way to the back, and get to chessboard. It'll be okay.
Ollivander will kind of stand up and sort of push the chair in and try to make his way out of the crowd.
Ollivander gives a slight little nod before like gathering their things and like scooting off.
As you're making your way out of the crowd, Angie runs up to you and is like, how'd your game go? Did you win? I bet you won.
I'm gonna hide.
You're gonna actively
I'm
try
gonna
to hide.
actively try to avoid. Yes.
Alright, make a stealth check. Make a perception check if you're looking for them actively.
1.
Oh,
Bro!
You're dodging Angie at the very least.
Yeah, Angie just looks around, sees people, and like, yep, these are all the same people.
8.
It's
8? Are you looking for them as well, Daimhin, or no? Alright, you're out of there.
Yeah, he'll just kind of like
You follow Ollivander out.
like Homer.
Good, that's holy shit.
Homer Simpson in the bush, just like into the crowd. He'll split off and go somewhere.
Alright, we'll say that Dragon's Chest took about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Hey, Daimhin, have you seen Ollivander anywhere? They kind of seem to like disappear. I've been looking for them, but they say as they've literally just glanced around the room one time.
I've been looking for them. They fly, right? There's a one that flies.
What did you get up to for an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Probably if
You angry cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
I taste blood.
Ollivander went into Dragon's Chest, that'd probably be the time Lunno just leaves. It's like, okay, it's Daimhin is not something I have to worry about right this second, and she would probably go back to the I had a secondary goal. There was something I was trying to accomplish before all this.
Were you gonna go see Gavin?
No.
Or go look
You're
up?
gonna be deep in thought and having
I'm gonna
existential
think
crisis.
of this like I'm gonna think of what I was. Oh, well,
Luna
it doesn't
spends-
matter because if
Luna
Luna had a
spends-
secondary goal, it's now far gone. So
Luna,
she would
Luna
probably
spends an hour trying to figure out what next
what she was
for an
doing,
hour.
but she would probably just like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the dorm as well. I say as well. I don't know where Kid is at this point, but Luna would probably either go back to the dorm or just like. That's probably what happens. Luna goes back to the dorm and just like sits and processes for a minute.
You find yourself back at the dorm, and Kid is viciously cleaning.
Oh, Kid.
Not viciously, just kind of
Angrily
like
cleaning.
yeah.
I know what anger cleaning looks like.
Oh, Kid. How is everything okay? Do I see that like Kid is angry? What do I see?
Kid has a very blank expression on their face and is just like moving a good bit faster than they usually do, and just like scrubbing counters and just cleaning up the places that Mark disheveled whenever he
Oh,
left.
right, because he took the couch cushions and
Luno's armor.
Yep.
yes,
Oh,
which I'm now
God.
wearing because we took it off
Yes.
of him
Yes.
and put it back onto me.
Correct.
Like, Kid is just complete silence cleaning the entire apartment, minus everyone's individual rooms.
So Luna would probably walk in, see Kit, and just, oh, hey, Kit, is everything okay? How'd it go?
Oh, it went all right. It went.
Wow. Okay, so not good is what I'm hearing. It's Luna would think, wow, if Kid is being more like not the word dismissive, obscurant. If Kid is being more obscurant than Ollivander was, it must not have gotten really well.
To be fair, Ollivander wasn't obscurant at all.
He was just like, yeah.
Kit didn't tell him what happened.
That's okay. I think I'm gonna go sit in my room. I'm half expecting a visit from Gavin or similar. Who's the current head of Kempton?
Gavin.
It is Gavin. Okay,
He's
so just
acting
Gavin.
as head. There is not a dean of school relations right
Okay,
now.
okay.
Since
Fistandia.
Fistandia left, there has not been a replacement.
Okay.
Why are
Wait,
you?
when did Fistandia leave?
That's unclear.
Oh, this. Yeah, but this was like. Yeah, okay.
Why are you expecting a visit from Gavin?
Well, I mean, just. I think about, like.
To draw later.
I'm already. This is the problem. Is like Ibu can't remember crap, but Kit, you were there for the when we found the bookshelf covered in the goop.
Yes.
And, well, then your book, your journal. Kit, Luna wasn't there for like half of this. Like she didn't really investigate the book. No, she did. We pulled the book from the library. I'm trying to remember what happens in linear order, and the problem is my brain goes backwards. Let me start over from the beginning. I'm half expecting a visit from Gavin because that bookshelf was covered in the same goop that's been around places, and the bookshelf has our name carved into it, and it kind of sounds like the administration knows about the book, and they know we're together as a group. If they couldn't infer that from where we've moved and been, then at the very least our name's on that bookshelf.
I mean, I will say, for the bookshelf, from everyone else's perspective, it's been like that for like 50 years, so I don't think that is a huge deal.
I mean...
What is a huge deal is Ollivander telling the entire school about this book that expressly we were supposed to keep a secret.
I mean, I can't comment right now on whether or not that was a good idea or a bad idea, because... honestly, I don't even know.
I don't have the book right now.
It
is inside the nurse.
Okay, so wait, so they didn't just take it from you? I was under the assumption that they just took it entirely. I mean, I guess it's in the nurse, but
I don't know if I'm getting it back. That's the problem.
Yeah, and again, that's why I'm kind of half expecting a visit as well. They're gonna have questions. That's at least is my anticipation, so.
Also, I hate to ask this of you, especially given how frequently I have asked this of you in the past, but I almost got killed by my patron. Do you have any healing magic
sure.
left?
I'm so sorry, I didn't...
You got healed.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, I healed you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Never mind. I would not say that. I just forgot to mark it off of my thing. Sorry. Ignore me.
The only reason why I remember is because I was looking through the notes and I had written down that you had...
Yeah.
Very passive-aggressively, I might add.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just contemplating whether or not I want to... I honestly don't know. I might just take a minute in my room, come yell or knock at the door if you need something, but I'm gonna go sit.
Yeah,
so go ahead.
I'm just about done with all this. I need a little bit of fresh air. I think I'm gonna go.
Made a bird noise.
I think I'm gonna go track down, or at least try to track down Toby and see if I can get something to write about for the paper.
Fair enough. Honestly, if that's the only thing that comes from this, then let that be it. Hell of a story, but
I am not gonna write about that book.
I figured not. Though at the very least, we still haven't figured out where the goop is actually coming from. Could be worth investigating, but maybe not right this second. We'll wait until Daimhin and Ollivander and Mark get back from Dragon's Chest.
Oh, one other thing. Since I'm probably not going to be here whenever they get back.
And Angie, sorry.
Well, Angie wouldn't necessarily come back to our apartment.
Yeah.
Angie probably would, though, because Angie's following y'all around and literally everywhere, including into y'all's apartment. Just walks right in.
It's
just
there.
like, yep, these are my friends. I can go into y'all's apartment. It's fine.
Like a new dog.
Yeah, basically.
Mark be like, I've been replaced already.
No.
He's going to get wood.
Buddy.
No!
Oh, before I go, since I'm probably not going to be back before everyone else is.
That was like an undercut
I
one.
got it.
Really below the radar.
Okay. I'm going to go back in my room and grab the satchel that has all of the Heward's handy spice pouch. That's what it was. I'm gonna grab the spice pouch, and I'm going to leave it on the counter. You can tell.
What's that again?
It's the one that you can get any spice out of.
Lunno takes a look. Oh, this one.
It's a thing you guys found in the tree.
Yeah.
The tree, yes.
That's for Ollivander whenever they get back.
Flavor text.
You like that?
I
What's
like
the
That's
flavor
really
text?
funny.
Can I read
I
That's
it?
a
like
good
that.
one.
I was really
Kinda
proud of
funny.
that. I put all kinds of flavor text on these, but I think that one's a good
That's
pun.
a good flavor text.
It is. It really is.
Nice.
Flavor text.
I'm the pun master.
Nice.
It's a 0-10?
No,
Oh my
it's
God.
charges.
No, no.
Does it have defender?
No.
It does not.
Those eggs having defender. Jesus fucking Christ. I want to swing 0-1s at people so bad.
You still kind of, you do. Kind of in a way you do. Like, no, you make them attack other creatures. In a
No,
way
my
you
eggs don't attack anybody.
No, but
Move on.
But I'm just gonna
Oh my
leave
God.
this
Get
on the
shut down.
counter and basically.
So that's Ollivander's, you're saying?
Yeah,
Or-
that belongs to him. I don't have any use for it.
Fair enough.
That one wrestler was
Whatever. Yeah. He's probably still the best cook out of all of us. But
I'm gonna be honest. I probably don't even know half the spices, or even a third of the spices that guy could pull out of this bag. So better used in his hands.
pull out a whole homunculus.
My eggs have not hurt anyone ever.
because I haven't hurt anyone, but you technically did make them fight other creatures.
I do make them fight
Technically.
other creatures. You're right.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
So
yeah, I'm
technically.
gonna leave this on the table, and then I'm going to leave the flat.
wait, you didn't say where you're headed. Do I need to?
Oh, I'm going to go track down Toby.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm so sorry. Today's been a day.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a day. I'm gonna start at the newspaper stand. So, if you need me, that's where I'm gonna be.
Fair enough. And I think Luna's going to make good on her promise and then just go sit in a room and decompress.
You enter your room. You find 2 couch cushions, your closet open, 2 of your dresser drawers pulled out, your armor. You have like a stand you hang your armor on, right? That's on its side.
The door
Your
shuts.
bed has been unmade.
The door shuts behind Lunno. And you just hear like a feral screech that I will not do in this small tiny room.
Go out there and do it.
Yeah, just step out real quick.
Okay, fine.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I'm gonna terrify all your cats. This is what it's like.
You
Oh,
just
there's
shut the
something.
door. It got picked up.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, it's a lot. It's a lot
Oh,
like
sorry.
higher than
No,
like.
that's us.
Yeah, but it's still a lot higher than like.
He looks so
He's
concerned.
worried for you. That man is worried for you.
I'm so sorry, Crick.
I like
it was
to-
for a bit.
We did it for the bit.
I like to imagine it echoes throughout like all the dorm rooms.
If you're concerned about our neighbors, they yell at each other all the time, so don't worry.
Fair enough.
I don't worry about them.
I don't
If we
either.
get a noise complaint, I'm so sorry.
No, if we get a noise
We
complaint,
don't
I'm
have
gonna
a
make.
neighbor there. We don't have a neighbor there, and I've never met those people.
I'm gonna make a noise complaint back if they come at me with a fucking noise
They're
complaint.
gonna find their own dog shit in their mailbox.
Whoever lives over there beat the shit out of their air conditioning unit for like 20 minutes, and it kept me awake, and it pissed me the fuck off. I was about to go out there myself and be like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, you can.
I can. I won't. I'm a bitch.
Why are we gonna do that to yourself, man?
See,
Someone's gotta.
I exist in the
Someone's
category.
gotta bully me like this.
I exist in the category of bitch.
Do you? I'm glad you associate.
You had your one. You had your one.
But this is also a self diss, so this one's like it balances out.
Anyway, that's what Kit hears behind
Where you
Luno's
going?
door.
Grabbing something?
I get two.
No.
Yeah, I get two.
No.
Because I'm depressed.
You
Excuse me.
associate with a group of people known as the depressed.
Not depressed. It's a cult.
I'm going to go find Toby.
Yep, back to the game. Alright, so you make your way to the newspaper stand within the fire jolt. You find Toby sitting there and Kimberly Gayo sitting there, and they're both just knee-deep into a notebook.
Hey, Toby, Kimberly?
Yeah, can help you. He looks up. Oh, cool. He grabs you by the shoulders and sits you down.
Oh.
Have you been going missing?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's another one. Write it down. They're not going missing. All right. So that's another one that's not missing. Good. Have you been waking up anywhere that you're not supposed to be?
Not that I'm
Okay,
aware
cool,
of.
cool. Wonderful. Goo?
What do you mean?
Okay, they don't know anything about it either. Write that down. How can I help you?
Huh?
I was just wondering if there was anything you'd like me to write about specifically. Like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
I missed one. I'm sorry. Have you interacted with the strange dark man covered in black mist and like facial features and stuff? No facial features? They like cover them, but you see the face. It's like shifting a bunch. Have you dealt with this? No? Cool. No, don't worry about it.
Seems like
in
they
someone's
want no as an answer.
someone's memory?
Huh?
In someone's memory?
No. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you haven't interacted with it, look, I'm not gonna throw it on your plate. Shoo!
Okay. Well, sounds like there's something pretty
There's
big
multiple
going on.
things going on. 4 things, in fact.
I mean, I know about the bomb incident.
People going missing, misty faced guy, fourth thing.
Multiple misty face guys. People waking up in places they're not supposed
People
to be.
waking up in places they're not supposed to be.
I know about the bomb thing, but the going missing and the... Does the going missing have anything to do with the 4th floor that doesn't exist?
Unsure. Listen, I can't tell you about missing people if you don't know about missing people, alright?
Yeah, I don't know anyone who's gone missing. Technically that's
That's
not
a lie,
true,
yeah.
but
Straight lie to
I
your
can't...
teeth.
That's not really something that's relevant right here.
Do you experience deja vu?
I think everyone does?
No, I mean, but like, more recently than not.
No?
Okay. Just me then.
Huh?
Do you experience deja vu?
Is everything okay, Toby?
I'm just
As
a little
much as the
overwhelmed.
average person, I guess.
Is there anything I can help with?
Yesn't? Do you have your paper piece?
No, I don't. That's why I was here.
Okay. What do you want to write about? I can block you in.
I mean, just throw anything that someone else doesn't want to write about, I guess.
That's a complicated question.
Well, okay. Give me something that.
Listen, there's
no
a lot
one
of things
else
I don't want to write about. Okay? The student AIDS epidemic, I don't want to talk about it. Okay? It's a problem. The people going missing, yeah, I don't really want to talk about but I have to.
I want Becca to write a one
The
page
student
on this. I want that so bad.
Look,
I
Kim
don't want
gets
to talk about the people
voluntold
going
for that.
missing. Okay? I don't like doing it. We have a carnivorous plant that's eaten 2 children. I don't want to deal with that. It's here still. There's a 4th floor. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that either, but it's here.
Well, okay. Let me be a little bit more specific. Is there anything that people are wanting us to do for this coming week's issue of the newspaper that is super relevant and has not been already started being written on yet?
Listen, dog, you take whatever topic you like. Alright? I got a bunch of problems. I'm trying to sort them out. Me and Kimberly are tackling as much as we can. Because we're senior editorial. That's kind of the idea. If one of these topics interests you, take it and run. Alright, I'm taking the missing persons. That's on me.
Okay.
Just, I feel the need to. I'm compelled to write about this.
Sigh,
Okay.
give me the AIDS.
What are you on, Kimberly?
Currently I'm writing about the mysterious figures we've seen around campus.
Interesting.
And I did a small piece on the goo, but so did Toby, so it's...
Okay, so that's covered.
Well, Toby covered it in a way about, the hygiene problem.
Yeah.
We wanted to touch on the AIDS epidemic there, but it just didn't feel right.
Yeah, those two are very different.
That's a joke, by the way. Don't let him lie to you. There's not an AIDS epidemic. It's just him.
Oh. Anyways.
Moving on.
So...
This is all lighthearted jabs. This is not a serious, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toby writes this whole section that's just about his issue with AIDS.
Guys, we need to talk.
I didn't want to have to announce it this way, but if you've been with me...
Oh, no.
I'm legally required to post this. Well, to give a letter to everybody I've been with, but this is like the sort of easiest way.
This is the fastest way I can go about it.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
it's a lot of you.
This covers all my
God.
bases.
That's a big oof.
Just make it public. Fuck it.
Do
His
one of
poor
those.
partners.
Do one of those commercials. Have you or a loved one?
Have you slept with this man?
Oh my God.
You are
You're entitled to financial compensation.
There you go. That's it.
So it looks like either the waking up in mysterious places or the...
Listen, if you want to tackle any of these more than we have, go for it. But I think Toby just kind of has dibs on the missing persons.
Yeah,
You're
of
good.
course.
Sorry.
Something about
Trying to-
deja vu. I think he's slipping.
You're
I
good.
can move my legs if you want me to.
Pick an angle.
Oh, you're good.
Um,
I just have a long
Yeah.
leggies.
I feel like
Real.
between
And
the
level
Eldritch
4.
Balm and the people waking up in weird
Thing is,
places,
trying to find your leg.
I feel like they're either there's either a chance that they're connected, or one of them is definitively more serious and pressing than the other one, because the Eldritch Balm incident quite literally almost got me and my sibling killed. So
Yeah. What are you wanting to look into? The sleeping problem?
I feel like since Kit doesn't know enough about the sleeping problem.
I don't know a lot about the sleeping problem. I'm going to do some ground
Here.
research on...
He hands you a single piece of paper. It only has one name on it. This is the person that, well, there's two people, but one of them I'm kind of ruling out. I already interviewed them.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Okay.
On that paper is Mark Gups
No, I'm sorry.
and Franklin Montez.
Okay.
Mark's name is crossed out as the person he's already interviewed.
Oh.
We know those people.
So it's just two people who have been...
Those are the two that I had refutable evidence about. One of them, Mark, has been waking up in Daimhin's room, apparently.
Yeah.
So I marked that one out.
Yeah. No, that's... we've kind of taken him under our wing. That's not suspicious. Yeah, I'll follow up with Franklin about this and see what I can find out.
Good luck. He didn't really want to talk about it.
I mean, again, if it's just one person, I don't know if it's something that's worth the story, but I'll investigate.
Look, if you don't want to take it, I'll take it back. I can put you on the fucking... Kimberly, what are they fucking called? Aetherborn? I don't know. They're weird.
No, I can investigate this.
Sure. Kimberly, you're still on Aetherborns. Get busy.
Damn it.
Basically.
Well, thank you. Good luck with all this. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
No! I'm here. You know where to find me.
True.
Bye!
Okay. Jeez, you know where my apartment is.
I do, yeah. I was fucking around.
That was a joke.
Very aggressive joke.
A very stressed out joke. Well, good luck, both of you. Bye.
Right? By this point, you guys would be finished up with your dragon's chest. You guys is.
So,
You already split off to do
where's
your thing.
where's Ollivander? Do you think we should try to look for them?
I mean, they can go off on their own.
I mean, true.
They're a big boy.
But I want to know who won the match.
We can definitely find out later.
True.
I'm very interested in it. You're gonna be so proud of me.
You did very good, by the way.
I'm very passionate about this kind of thing.
The autism kicked in. They learned dragon's chest real fast.
I thought I was passionate about it. Now I'm not so certain.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You'll get there.
Thanks. I needed that.
Maybe one day I can beat you. If you need any pointers, I mean, I'm pretty good at it.
That might be convenient at some point. Bo was like reading through all the notes that they took from what Daimhin's been saying, like drawing little little doodles around the words. So where do we go now?
So it's about 6.
Roughly.
I don't think she'd be hungry yet, but it's getting there.
It's getting close to dinner time. Do you want to come over and have dinner with us?
Sure, if that's okay by y'all.
Yeah.
Yay!
Come on, let's go.
You just head back to the apartment. Where are you going?
Stop me if this is too much, but Ollivander.
Alright, stop it.
Ah!
Now go on.
Ollivander has found a place with Cobalt's help, because they like little hidey holes and hidey spaces. There is a space on like the Kempton grounds where there's like a small bit of land that juts out beyond the illusion. So there's like a small little cliff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. He's gonna go there.
Okay.
And there's gonna be the reason. I think the
Is
reason.
Cobalt going with you, or is this something
No.
they've showed you prior?
This is something that they've shown me.
Okay, it's gonna take a good while to get out there.
I think the reason the illusion it juts out like that is because there's a tree there.
Yeah, and it
And
stops the tree
they had to go around the tree, and the roots just picked up like
a little bit more.
than they expected. So he'll head up there.
Okay, it's gonna be a good, because like I said, this camp is pretty big. It's a good walk to get over there. All right, so you guys all make it back to the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I assume you would make it back at some point relatively soon as well.
Yeah.
I assume instead of taking a break, Lunno would probably be
Cleaning the room.
cleaning the room.
I know.
I'm sorry, that
pick
is
up the
something
armor
that
stand.
happened.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I know that feeling.
That's
So
what makes
kids
it
already
funny.
back room as well.
Damn it! I gotta clean my room.
Uh-huh. Except it's usually one of the me who trashes it. Now instead it's
Now I have somebody else to blame. Hey.
So Kit's back already?
Eventually gets back.
You guys
Yeah.
would make it back before Kit.
Okay, cool.
Luno's there cleaning their.
Are they like loudly cleaning their room, or just kind of casually?
they'll probably have like the door shut, and you can at least hear like the slow creak of like, oh, something dragging across the floor, or something being stood back up, or like things being thumped or thrown around. But not like things are slamming and smashing.
Yeah. I guess Ollivander isn't here then. Nor is Kit.
Nope, it's just us. And I could try to make food, but I don't know if they want me to make food.
Ooh, I could also try to make food. What do y'all have?
I have no idea.
I don't know how to make food. I've never baked before in my life.
Lunno is not currently watching this. It's sitting on the counter.
Food.
I mean,
Daimhin's gonna get drunk on spices.
we do have all these spices, I guess. but
True. Maybe I could try to make something for y'all, and in return, since Ollivander keeps making things for everyone, and has made things for me, I could try to bake something. Surely this couldn't go wrong.
I mean, I usually need like directions to do it.
It'll be
Normally,
fine.
But
I'll just do whatever
We can just
sounds
wing it.
like it would taste good. That'll work. Yeah, and then we'll have supper for them whenever they get back. I'm sure they'll be happy about this.
What are you
guess-
making?
I will say,
Depends on- Mhm.
the fridge is probably empty because Ollivander buys all his groceries
The day they
the
make
day
food.
they make the
That
food.
is something we've been doing
true.
pretty
No, no.
consistently.
We earlier that day didn't Kit and Ollivander go and buy groceries to like restock?
Ollivander doesn't do that.
No, I
We
know.
might have maybe for lunch, but
No, it was for spaghetti the other night. That's
it was
right.
for spaghetti.
Can I look around to see if they find anything?
I mean, you could probably scrounge something up, but you wouldn't have anything for like a whole meal.
Oh,
you might find
there's
like,
like-
a can of beans.
There's like salt and
Here's
pepper.
some flour. Yeah,
Flour.
you just find like random shit. A tin of biscuits,
There's some pickles that's been baking back there for a while.
Honestly, what Angie's, I guess,
Tortillas.
maybe what if
There's
Angie?
tortillas that are out of date for sure.
And by out of date, they're not prepackaged.
Do you have like an
They're
oven or
made.
something?
They just
Yeah,
had that for
we've
2
got an
weeks.
oven.
Okay, maybe Angie will take the beans out and then pour them into like a bowl and mix the flour and salt in there with
Okay.
them. And then it's gonna like also mash up biscuits and like
Okay.
mix it into the bowl. They're gonna also go over to the bag and be like to see if there's any seasonings in there that they can find.
Okay.
You have to specifically.
You have to request a
the
seasoning.
You're hurting me.
I'm sorry. Hey Daimhin, do you know of any like good seasonings?
I know.
Mint.
I know a lot of seasonings.
Ooh, sick, name one.
Is it cumin or coriander?
both.
Those are both the homunculus that you met.
Yeah.
Human and coriander you've
That's
met.
it.
You've also met paprika, which was another one, the one that was drowning.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's cumin, there's coriander, there's paprika, there's mint, There's...
Oh, I like mint. I think that'd go great with us.
God. Oh my god.
You request mint,
Yes.
and you reach in, you pull out ground up mint.
Nice. Angie dumps all the mint that they grab straight into the bowl, and they mix it up.
No.
I'm not even gonna have you roll for this
I'm
anymore.
I'm
since
not
they had
gonna
flour
say
in it, and
that I wanted this to happen when Ollivander wasn't gonna cook, but I really wanted this to happen.
whenever they try pouring a little bit of salt in there, but they accidentally way too much comes out, and they just decide to
The lid
wing it.
falls off?
Yeah, the lid falls off.
You need about as much salt as you mint anyway.
Yeah.
You really
They
think
try to
about
Gotta
it?
balance them out.
They try to scoop some of it back in, but it doesn't work that well. They start stirring with their hands.
They put a little bit of beans in the salt shaker.
Oh, no. Salt and beans together
Yeah,
at
and
last.
they mix a bunch of
Ollivander's
flour.
gonna have an
They mix a bunch of
aneurysm.
flour in there, so it's kind of like a dough texture now.
Okay, so if you have
then they
beans,
find like
and you put flour
Flour.
in it, and you put
Raw-
raw biscuit in it, that's gonna have a little yeast.
A
And you
bit.
add salt to
All
it.
that yeast is dead, my man.
they
That yeast has died.
Yeah.
before they put the biscuits in there. They could you said it was biscuit dough, right? They're gonna mix a little bit of water with it and just to make it more blendable.
We don't have Pillsbury in this universe, do
And they're
we?
gonna-
I said that they had a can of biscuits if they wanted it. I did not say
Okay.
Pillsbury.
And they're gonna
Canned food is a thing.
they're gonna knead the
Sure, but is it
weird
like
bread
dough or,
bean
like,
mince
hard-
mixture.
It'd be
Like,
probably hard,
tack.
pre-cooked, tacked biscuit. Yeah,
Okay,
like,
they're
like
just gonna
ration
they're
style
just
biscuit.
gonna smash it up and mix it in there, and then they're gonna knead
Because they
it all
wouldn't have
together.
dough and can because
Fair,
it has to be
yeah.
refrigerated.
True.
And refrigeration
True.
isn't well.
True.
It does exist. It's not
it's
widespread.
it's a super rich people thing.
Yeah, it's a super rich people or like, hey, this tavern has a fridge, and that's that's their drawing factor.
That's like the tavern.
This tavern
that's
has saved
the
up
fridge
for
the
10
entire
years.
Yeah.
We finally got it. We finally got a fridge after
We did
10
save it
years.
up.
Yeah.
Imagine,
We got a wizard to come in here.
He enchanted that shit for me.
imagine, I'm gonna I guess after after Angie gets a
Cold
dough
dogs.
together, they put it in a container and stick it in the oven,
That's so doomed.
I'm throwing up
and
now.
they're for sure gonna cast prestidigitation to make it taste really good, and it's
Okay.
gonna be like garbage.
Okay.
You.
They're gonna burn it on accident.
Okay, I want pause.
Yeah.
Prestidigitation specifies you can flavor food. You've already done that, and you still have.
alter the flavor, I guess.
You still gotta
alter the
know
flavor.
what the flavor. You still gotta know what.
What flavor you going for?
Yeah.
They don't-
Clearly, you don't. You put half a thing of salt and mint in it.
Yeah. But they're gonna stick it in the oven, probably leave it in
Tell
there
me.
too long and
I
burn
just
it.
want to know. When you use prestidigitation, what flavor do you want it to be?
That's a good question. Let me
Because
think.
it wouldn't just overwrite the salt and.
I think it would just be additive.
Yeah.
You could only
Additive.
add flavor
Nice. Okay.
And also, it's not going to change the consistency or the texture.
This is true.
They're gonna try to make it
You
taste
can
like spaghetti
change-
because they want to
to it.
copy
Okay,
The
you're
it.
gonna
color.
add spaghetti.
You're
to
gonna
it.
add-
Yes.
Tomato,
Which is
basil,
flour.
More flour.
More
and tomato.
flour.
Yep.
All right, you've made an abomination.
You
Congratulations.
made dubious food.
No.
dish fit for the
Angie
astral
made
plane.
supper for everyone.
Dubious food from Breath of the Wild.
What are you doing, Daimhin, while Angie is cooking up a storm?
Watching.
All right.
Learning.
As the Angie is cooking, you
We're
hear
not allowed in the kitchen back home, probably.
a light knock at the door.
I'll get it. Go get up. Walk over there.
You get close to the door opens on its own. You see Mark holding a small box.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi! And you put the box behind them.
No, hearing
You
the door.
knocked. Did you need
Someone
help?
knock at the door. We'll
No,
probably
I
peek
just
her head
not
out.
sure if I'm allowed to walk in yet, so I knock every time. Usually nobody answers.
I mean, I think you are. You kind of live here now.
I think so, but like I said, usually nobody answers, so I was kind of expecting it to be the same.
I mean, is anybody home when you knock?
Not often.
Well, that's probably why no one answers.
No, I know, I'm just trying to do right. I probably should have
It's
waited
very
longer.
polite.
I'm trying.
Do you need help with anything?
What's in the bar?
No, I don't need nothing. Do you need anything?
No, I don't think so. Angie's cooking us dinner.
Oh, what's she making?
No clue.
Does she need any help?
No clue.
I've cooked for my family before. I suppose I could help, but I mean, it's like goblin dishes.
Walks in, puts a dead frog in there.
Just drops it in the batter.
Oh,
Bro, not even like
It's
prepped.
fuck
Whole ass raw.
dead frog.
I made a bunch of goblin soup in my day.
Remember when I raced you? You got old.
This is your
You
punishment for
slowed
not
down.
winning.
Old
Mark
frog
loves
soup.
animals. He wouldn't do that. He loves animals.
If he died from old age.
Yeah. Probably you wouldn't waste it.
I mean, you can ask Angie if she wants some help. I don't know.
You need any help? I can make goblin soup.
Oh no, I'm good. I just got finished. In fact, they pull out like the
It's gonna
smoke
take
coming out
longer
of
to bake than
yeah.
that, dog.
Okay, they
You pull
like,
it out. It's never mind.
still
It's
wet.
still
yeah,
raw.
it's still wet. They like look at
What
it.
does
They
cooked
poke
look
it.
like?
They poke
Just
it.
beans and
They shove it back
flour.
in there.
And water. There's water in there. I think it would dough up into a fucked abomination.
I feel like it would burn
No,
and not
'cause
cook.
there's no like yeast. There's no rising
It
agent
would.
in there.
It would have like the consistency
You
of
would get
wet
hardtack.
It would be like
hardtack.
wet.
Basically making
Yeah.
Well, no, there's enough water in it. It would be like wet pancakes.
Well, it's not too much
Dude,
No,
the
water.
unleavened bread.
It's going to be a
Unless-
spectrum between wet pancakes
So-
and hardtack.
so here's the
with
thing.
beans in
I
there
feel-
somewhere.
I can tell you what it depends.
And
It depends on how hot they cook it and how long.
They're gonna
At
cook
the, at
it
the
way-
rate they just said they pulled it out, that thing is soup still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
they pull it
if
back-
they're
they put it
doing
back in, though.
And
They
you're like,
put it
okay,
so-
no.
If
Yeah.
they want to make hardtack, it'd be on a low heat for like a couple days.
Yeah.
Also, it's not super liquidy. It's like a more of a dough because they added enough flour to make it like a bread dough consistency.
That's not how dough works.
Okay, like they mix it to where it's
If
not
I put
necessarily
flour
dough.
and water
They're
together, what do you
explaining
think you
their
get?
logic.
I mean,
You
like
get oobleck.
yeah, it's more like no. I
It's
mean, like
cornstarch.
I mean, like it's not like dough. It's more like I was saying. It's not super liquidy.
Don't. Why are you explaining to me what happens when you put beans and water and flour
No,
together?
no. I wasn't saying that we just. I was
We can
saying-
move on.
Okay.
It would form an unleavened bread of sorts. It would not be very pleasant to eat.
Hearing like Mark come inside, Luna would probably finish up and then like walk out and shut the door behind her and lock it.
As you come out, Mark juts his head and looks back, and then he's like, "Dom, I'll be right back." And he puts the package in front of him, like trying to hide it, and then runs down the hall. Luno. And he holds his hand up.
Oh,
Let me in.
to my room.
Yeah.
Do I see that Mark's got
Yeah.
something? What is that?
Yes, this time.
You
Fine, we'll go in my room. And he goes across the hall to Kit and Daimhin's room.
Which
I-
notably is clean.
True. Sure. Luna locks her door behind her, and then goes over to Kit and Daimhin's room. To follow. All right. What's going
He
on?
puts the package on the bed and he holds up a piece of paper. I don't know how to spell Daimhin.
Sure. I can do this, and I guess if he's got some kind of writing utensil, then I can write. Are you writing something to Daimhin? or-
I already wrote the thing, but I spelled their name like 4 different ways on that piece of paper. So I wanted to get the right one for the outside at least.
That makes sense. Okay. I'll just write.
If
I'll
Ollivander
write
was
out
here, he'd just walk up to me and be like, "Who's that?"
and just write out Daimhin on the cover.
Daimhin.
Daimhin.
It's Daimhin.
Daimhin?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Daimhin.
It's Irish, so it's spelled very differently. Have you not noticed in the?
No, I noticed
these
it was spelled
peop-
differently, but I didn't.
Hey, these people like making unnecessarily complicated names.
True.
Then I'll start with A.
Hang on a second. Unnecessarily complicated. John.
Show them the rest of the names.
Crane.
Sean.
Owen.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff.
Jeff.
All complicated.
John and Jeff.
Complicated names.
They like to
these.
complicate things for me.
Mm-hmm. Very fun.
Looks over here at my list of A names.
A,
Yeah, but none of those are your players that you have to reference every time.
True.
A, E, R, all the.
I have to look
weird
at you
vowel
in the
sounds.
eyeballs and be like,
You're good.
John.
John? Like you're twins or something? I don't remember which one's which.
That'd be even funnier.
I'd be...
So
No,
I'll
that'd
write
be
out
so
the
funny. I
name
know you're right, it'd
on
be
the letter.
I
He
would be
puts
pissed.
it
That'd be
in
hilarious.
Daimhin's nest.
Thank you. We can go now.
Sure.
You didn't see nothing.
You have my word. Or lack thereof.
He takes the blanket off the bed, just unmakes the bed, and throws it over the nest. Now they'll find it.
No.
That's...
My poor bed.
Sure. You want to go see what they're making over in there?
I think it's goblin stew. I offered to help.
Just as you say that, Angie calls out and it's like, "Hey, Lunno, I'm making supper for everyone."
Oh.
Yeah, I figured since Ollivander keeps
You
baking
would
for
be back
everyone
by
and
now.
they made me
Okay.
pancakes, I figured I could pay back the favor. Oh, hi, Kit.
Hi.
could
You
you-
will not
could you mark
believe
a use on this, please?
Dalvin absolutely
Oh, yeah.
annihilated
The
me at a
use?
dragon's
Oh,
chest.
yeah, me-
Also, I'm making supper for everyone. Since you know,
It resets every day, I think. It says on the card
Let's
when it
see.
comes back.
Luno's
It
gonna
regains
wait
1d6
until Mark
plus
leaves
4
the
expended
room.
charges daily.
So if they don't use it again, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. What are
You
you
can use it
making?
4 times before it matters.
I'm
We
not
don't have
sure,
anything.
but I think it's gonna come out great. Also,
They're great.
Also, Daimhin absolutely annihilated me at Dragon Chest. You should have seen it. They did awesome.
Good job,
So,
Ollivander.
what you been up to, Kit?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair. Are you okay?
Real. Bye.
Hey, Ben. See you.
Look,
Fucking love that game.
look. Because of Mr. Fancy Pants, Georgie is inside of a nurse.
Oh.
You guys
So,
played that game?
I'm
I know
gonna
Becca
go.
has.
Okay.
It's the Walking Dead Telltale game. You're on the train. It's after you've exhausted all dialogue options and Ben.
Is
So
there
he
anything I
walks
can do
up
to
in the
help?
back of the train. Hey, Ben. There's no dialogue options to pick. So he's like, hey, Ben. Pause for a second. See you. I fucking love it. It's my
Very
favorite
funny.
fucking line from that game.
Is there anything I can do to help with anything?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's just a waiting game.
Understood.
Kid's gonna go into their room and see that their bed has been completely unmade.
Not completely, just
Just
the-
the
blanket. Just a blanket.
Just the
Yeah,
changes.
the blanket has
Top
been
sheet's
removed.
gone.
Yeah.
Is Mark still in here
So
with me?
fucking
I assume you
dramatic.
guys would have left by this point.
Okay, I was going to wait until Mark left and then go put the blanket back.
Okay.
Just kind of like retuck it in.
Lame.
So you remake the bed.
Just kind of like hastily tucking in the corners. And
Ruining
bounce
Mark's masterpiece.
through. I would leave the letter still on Dobbin's nest.
Oh, it's a box with you just put the
Oh,
tag on it essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, Kid's just gonna lay down in the made bed, like just flop down on top of the sheets and just lay there for a little bit.
Quite reasonable. I think Lunno's going to finally. She's been hearing noises coming from the kitchen and just assumed, okay, well, a positive number of them have come back. Things are probably fine. Saunter over to the kitchen. Find, I guess, at this point, Mark, Angie, and Daimhin standing around an oven.
Daimhin has.
Oh, they're all, like,
one-
It's a
Curing
very
in.
interesting smell. I will tell you, when you put mint in the oven,
Oh my goodness.
It aromates. That
one-
house smells like fucking mint.
Oh no.
Mint and beans.
Beans don't aromate as much as mint
Yeah, but it's
does.
still gonna have a scent of beans.
It will have an undertone.
I
of
like
bean.
step out of like
You get
Kit's
punched in the
room,
face
you
with
get,
and I'm
you
just
get
like
starchy mint smell.
my like sinus is clear.
Yeah.
Once the food is in the oven,
You
Daimhin's
said it
gonna
came
go
out like
sit on the
ground,
couch.
like a paste,
Yeah,
or
like I said, it was like powdered, ground up mint.
Like mint flakes, kind of like how you get with like
okay,
basil.
dry it out, because powdered mint isn't really a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dried
like
out
from
what you would
there.
get in like a container.
I expected like whole leaves, like a bushel will come out, because that's typically how you use it.
It would be funnier is like there's just mint leaves.
There's just
Scattered everywhere.
So every 5 seconds, Angie just like peers it in the oven to see if it's
That's
done,
gonna
and then
slow it
close
down so much, my friend.
Yeah, but Angie keeps doing it
Let the
regardless.
heat out. Because we really are gonna make hardtack.
And she has no idea how to.
I feel like at some point you're like, it's going too slow. You turn it up.
Yes, yes. Angie would 100% turns it all the way up to the highest baking setting.
I'll break my fucking oven,
That's
man.
gonna burn so fast.
Yeah.
I was gonna make you roll for this when you first started. Like, I'm just gonna throw something together. I was like, all right, we'll roll. We'll see what it is. You don't need to roll.
Are you sure? Are you
No.
sure on your roll?
Before you put it in the oven, you stop needing to roll.
What? Are you sure?
I'm sure.
At the point that the mint
I should-
smell,
next time it's my turn for dinner.
You're making that.
I'm going to bring
No.
the worst thing you'll ever eat in your life.
Ibu,
Angie surprise.
I want to die now.
But if I bring this,
I will kill
it'll
myself.
come back. Your will to live will
No.
be restored.
No.
By the time that the mint smell like really reaches Kit's room,
If I have to sit here and pretend to like this nasty food you've given me,
Bro.
Kit's gonna get up and just walk out. What are you doing?
Making supper.
Is it cookies?
Maybe?
could be.
Maybe?
That's how you look at
That
it.
poor spaghetti flavored cookie.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Making supper, I already told you.
What is the oven set to currently?
Oh, the highest thing can be set
Like
to?
500?
It's gonna be set up
Probably.
like clean. Like the dial goes up to clean.
I'm gonna turn it down to 350.
There's no fucking way you would know you know how to do that, but it's funny that you're like, that must be a huge number.
I'm gonna turn it down
Every
to
time in
350
math
and
class,
look
they
in.
use letters to represent numbers. That's a lot of letters.
It's a lot of letters.
So, at
Could
this
be
point,
anything.
how long has it been on
I don't
500?
know. How long has it?
Or whatever.
Probably 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's got a nice black layer at this point.
And the inside,
Oh, I think it's done.
raw.
And she pulls it, and she pulls
Straight
it,
raw.
and she opens it, and then, like, I guess uses, like,
plume of
magic to,
smoke
like, take it out so it
comes
don't burn
This
itself.
reminds me of
Yep,
that video
it's
where
done.
there's this guy at work. It's
Yeah.
like, you want a brownie? Yeah, I want a brownie. Do you want a brownie?
Yeah.
I want a brownie. You want a brownie? Too bad, it's beans.
I figured so.
I think that's done.
Are you?
It's burnt on top and raw in the middle.
Well, you don't know it's around the middle
Yeah,
yet.
you don't know
No,
about the middle
Not till
yet.
you take a bite.
No, yeah, you gotta try it first
Okay.
to make sure.
I think I
it's
should
done.
wait for everyone else. You
No,
know?
no, try it. The best cooks always taste on their way.
But I feel like cooks should probably wait like last to try
That
it.
is the absolute opposite of what anyone will tell you.
Well,
This is true.
This is true.
This is true.
You can make a charisma check if you want to try to convince them.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie.
It is a
That's why
persuasion.
I said
I will make
charisma.
I will make a
Persuasion.
check on you.
Nice. Do I have to roll against it?
I mean, they're not lying. You set the DC. How
Yeah,
easy do you think
You
you
decide
would be
how
convinced?
easy you are to
You
be
pick a
convinced.
number.
On
How
a
On a
easily
scale
are you
from 1 to
convinced?
20, yes, typically.
Well, no. It's,
Can be higher.
It's on a scale of 10 to 30.
You can't have a negative DC.
30 being impossible.
Or
There's-
seem
there's
Okay, I
a-
got a number.
20
You got a
to
number?
25,
Yeah.
very difficult.
Yeah, that's
20
definitely
is
Yeah,
hard.
that's,
15
23.
is...
Okay,
Mid and 10 is pretty
I
easy.
guess if this is what Ollivander does, I'm sure any good chef should try it first.
Yeah, that's
Put
what
my,
Ollivander
don't
does.
put my name on that.
They grab just like I guess a fork or something and just like
Yeah.
directly
You can't
just
get
like
the fork through the top layer.
It's like creme brulee.
they kind of like try to hit at it a bit.
Sure, you get it through and you get splashed with some of the raw goo in the middle.
Oh.
This is fine. I'm sure it's supposed to be like
Are
this.
you okay? Did you burn yourself?
Filled.
Oh, nah, I'm good. They like just take a scoop of it and then they kind of like blow on it for a second.
Do me a favor. Bite the table.
Bite the
It's
table.
about the same texture.
Okay. Do you want me to actually bite the table? Because I
It's
will
up
if
to
you want
you.
me to.
No,
Okay.
it would
don't
be
have to.
very. It would be very.
You don't
very-
have
It
to.
wouldn't be that hard. It'd be super flaky.
actually tastes
and it
kinda
would
good.
taste like charcoal.
Like, why does the table
Why?
like genuinely kind of taste? That does not. That has a slight chemically flavor, but it doesn't
Yeah,
taste
we
What
wash
you-
the table often.
What you've made
Oh.
tastes worse than the table.
The table tastes good.
See
Yeah.
a doctor.
Well, Angie tries it.
Ruth, you would like it.
The table or the food?
The food.
The food. Angie's just like, I don't think it tastes bad.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh god! Oh
It is
god!
raw flour. It is
True.
raw
You
flour.
can't eat raw flour.
It'll
Doesn't
make you
hurt.
sick.
15
It actually will.
plus-
I've eaten raw flour.
It's just
Raw flour
15.
times
15.
15, you're fine.
You have to
Okay.
eat a lot.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you can get
I'm
sick with
gonna
it. It depends
overdose
on.
flour.
A spoonful? No.
Only a spoonful.
Only a spoon.
I think it turned out
to
just
be a
fine. Do you
spoonful
want
of
to try
flour
some?
with like no water, that could be a problem.
You're right. We should wait
Yes,
for everyone else
it is.
before we get
Challenge.
into
It'll
it.
Yeah.
just
Bullshit.
suck,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna hurt you.
You could like choke on it, but that's about the worst that could happen.
Yeah, like
Do you
it's
want-
not gonna kill you, but it might give you a stomach upset.
Angie, after eating off the fork, sticks it back in there and grabs more and then offers some to Bo. And is like, do you want to try some, Bo? Bo just like backs up a bit, a little bit
If your familiar eats
concerned.
that, your familiar dies. I'm sorry.
No, the familiar Satyr just like backs up.
They smell it and go.
Bo looks a little bit scared and kind of inches closer to Kit. I guess Bo isn't hungry. Hopefully everyone else will be, though.
I'm gonna wait until everyone gets here. I've had a long day.
Okay, that's fair. Hope your day gets better.
I'm mad at this guy, but I need him to make me something.
Goblin?
What do you know? You and Angie made. But
need this
Angie made
shit.
supper already. Why are y'all trying to find like replacements? So rude. Angie spent all this time and put all her heart into making this food for y'all, and y'all are just
Holy
not gonna
shit,
eat
there's heart in this? I'm not surprised.
it? Yeah, probably.
Angie, why?
Yeah, Mark added that.
Why
So
does the
far.
kitchen smell like mint? Because we don't have any mint. I know for a fact we don't have mint.
Oh, but I just got some mint from that bag over there.
That's supposed to be for Ollivander.
Oh, I can pay you back.
No, you don't need to pay me back. Just
Paprika, cumin, coriander, mint.
Throwing shit out.
making a sandcastle on the floor with spices.
And then Dobbin's just cheering him on in the background or something.
She's on the couch making trinkets. She's in her own world.
Checks out.
Disregarding the mounds of seasoning just forming.
But I'm just gonna go back in my room and wait.
Poor kid.
Alright, anybody else doing anything?
Making trinkets.
Alright. Ebonimus?
In the notes, this is going as bean disaster.
What do y'all mean
Perfect.
disaster?
Very
This
accurate.
is a work of art. This is a work
It's
of
art.
art.
Why
for
are
sure.
you pretending that this isn't bad?
It's a great idea.
If you're method acting, I get it. I do that all the time. But like,
It's
level with me here. You wouldn't need that.
logically, I know it sounds awful,
Okay, great.
I think.
but we can't
Continue,
say
continue.
that. You're gonna offend Angie. Like,
It's
come
in
on,
the
man.
notes.
Daimhin-
Angie's being disaster.
No, why are y'all calling it a
Ollivander
disaster?
doesn't care about how Angie feels. I hate to break it to you.
What are you doing out on the edge?
Oh boy.
You should make a perception check for me, please, sitting at the edge.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
I'm gonna
Ollivander falls
expand
to their
upon
death.
your idea for a minute.
Yeah, all right.
28, yes.
Yes.
19.
19? When you get out there, the only time you've been here was the one time Cobalt showed it to you. The best hiding spot that they have found. You didn't really get that long time to look at it last time. There's enough places for one, maybe two people to sit here. And then on the tree, right where it has to go around, you see that people have carved their names in. Different people who have sat here over the years, done different things here, etc., etc.
Fucked.
The most recent name is Cobalt at the very bottom. The scene is yours.
I will sort of crouch down and see it. And under Cobalt's name, I will write aura.
Okay.
I'll like carve it into the tree. He'll look at it for a little bit. He'll sigh. He turns around and he just sort of, for a while, stares just down.
Yeah, it's sky all around you. You're so high up that you can only faintly see that there's like, oh yeah, there's green down there. There's ground, you know, but you can't discern anything of like where you are.
He sort of stares at it for a while, and he can like after a couple of minutes he can feel himself rocking back and forth, and then he snaps out of it and he takes a deep breath. And he whispers to himself, like he actually speaks and not writing anything out, but he whispers. You would know what to do if you were here. I can't fucking deal with these people anymore. And he pulls out like a bottle of whiskey and he takes a sip like an alcoholic would. And he sits there for a moment staring down, and he closes his eyes. And he goes back to a memory that he had with her where they were both sitting on a similar cliff facing, and she was sightseeing, and Ollivander didn't understand why she would do that because she's blind. And she explained to him that the view is the atmosphere is more about than what you can see. And he closes his eyes for a bit, and he tries to remember all the things that she said. And he'll pull out a notebook, like an empty notebook, and he'll try to paint with his eyes closed, using what Aura told him. And he'll make like an abstract sort of painting of like the scene. And he probably does that for like a couple of hours. He's holding the whiskey bottle in his hand. And he's gripping it maybe too tight. And he brings it down, like, on the roots, and it just shatters over the roots of the tree. And then he looks down at, like, the neck of the bottle in his hand, and he just wipes his pants off, and he sits there for the rest of the night.
Back to you lot. You gonna do the rest of the night?
I guess as it gets later, Angie's like, do y'all think we should go, like, search for Ollivander, or do you think they're okay?
I mean, he's usually pretty self-directed.
Fair.
Independent. But, I mean...
It is kind of late. And I did make supper for them. And everyone else. And I wanted to make sure they especially got to try it, since they've been, this was mostly for them, since they keep making pancakes and stuff for everyone. I wanted to pay them back with something. So I was really hoping they could be here for it. But I guess if they're off doing their own thing, hope they're safe and,
I mean, yeah, it's usually pretty safe up on the roof.
What?
I mean, it's usually pretty safe on the, campus grounds.
You can go on the roof?
No. It's not allowed.
But you can?
I mean, it's technically possible, but...
I didn't have this idea before. This is, sounds
Angie, you should take the staircase up. It's just outside the door here.
Oh, no. How do you go? How do you go?
Lunno decides, I'm so done with Angie. Yeah, it's up on the fourth floor. Let's go.
Angie 100% would, though. If you just said that, Angie 100% would without thinking.
Bye, fuck ass.
How do you get up there?
Ollivander disappears for a night. Somebody else dies.
Some whole ass
Angie goes missing for all
God
eternity.
fucking damn it. You know what? I'm going up.
I actually don't know.
Oh.
I just know he's been up there. Wait, I do know. I have to.
I have never told you, but whether or not you would derive that information is...
He's come through their window a couple of times.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean I came from the roof.
Sure.
I guess
True,
I can
maybe-
ask them when they
maybe I
get back.
The insinuation was that I came from my window and went to your window.
Yes, which I assume means at the very minimum going across. Like a big balcony. There's no balcony area.
There's no balcony.
So you just be climbing the raw outside of a wall, or climbing out of your window up to the roof, across, and then down through my window. So maybe like after a couple nights. Well, no, because you only did it once.
Yes.
But
Lunno just knows and doesn't know why they know.
it's just
She just knows.
It's called hunch. It's called a hunch.
I get the distinct impression.
I know you've never been up there, because if you have, there would have been vital information you would have missed. So, for the purposes of the story, you haven't been up there.
Right. I guess for like, again, for story purposes, I can just be like, okay, well, he got in my window, so therefore, he must be really good with ropes or something to rappel all the way down from the roof.
Which is very strong.
Yeah, clearly.
Going on the roof sounds fun. I wonder if they'd be willing to tell me how to get up there. Ooh, I bet Mark and Daimhin would like to come along.
You fucked
okay,
up.
Lunno?
You fucked up. You fucked this up. I didn't do shit.
Lunno, you okay?
I'm existing.
Well, that's good. I like your existence.
That makes one of us.
At this point in time, in this exact conversation, yeah.
Oof. That's a big oof.
I'm certain if you find Ollivander on the campus grounds, he'll tell you all about how you get up onto the roof, or how you don't, or however else you do or do not.
I'll make sure to ask them tomorrow if they don't show up tonight, which hopefully they will, I'm sure. At some point.
There's
Probably.
There's a decent chance.
By this point, a lot of you would be starting to get hungry.
So...
I'm just gonna push that envelope a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I made supper if anyone wants any.
Forward.
What... I realize, like, Lunno just, like, barely... Lunno's only seen you, like, look in the oven.
Yeah.
Lunno can smell the mint, and knows there is something in the oven.
And now you can see the abomination.
Oh no, I just see, like...
A burnt pie thing.
Black, crust on
Maybe
top.
some bean.
Okay, I have a question. You put it in a bowl.
What?
What bowl?
Wait, I thought I had bowls.
Yes, but which bowl?
We
There's a bowl you put in the oven, and there are definitely a bunch of bowls you don't put in the oven.
Well, no, I was saying that after they mix it in the oven, they put it in a tray thing. I thought I said
Okay,
they
so
put it
like
in
a-
a
like
tray.
a
Yeah.
baking
All right.
Yeah, like
Yes.
a
Burnt
casserole
brownies.
tray kind of
It
thing.
looks like burnt brownies.
Yeah.
Did you...
But there's like one of them that's missing where they took a bite out, and there's just like a wet seepage. Like you get when you make chicken pot pie, you get like the crust, and then you get the soup still.
Yeah.
Lunno is like in denial. Did you make blondies? What are these?
What the fuck did you just say?
Blondies are brownies, but you use basically like cookie dough.
Oh, okay, okay,
Except they're also light brown and not black.
Correct. Well, it was the assumption being like you tried to make those and then burned them.
So,
Set in
I
the
don't
oven.
actually know what
Because,
I
like,
made, but
if you do like actually try to make blondies and you crank the oven to max, black top, goopy inside.
Sure.
I don't actually know what I made, but it tastes pretty good.
Oh,
I think you should try some.
Sure. Are they still? Are they still? They're still in the oven at this point.
No, they're out.
You're taking them out. Okay. Sure. I'll be willing to try a little bit. Do you have a fork or a knife or a spoon?
Just kind of grabs a handful of forks and puts it out on like the table, I guess, or something.
Okay. And I'll like take a little bit and I'll just try and cut off a section.
Takes you a bit, but you get a bite out.
Angie's like staring up at you, like eyes dilate with the sparkles. She's like
Okay.
waiting for you to eat it.
It's goopy bottom. I'm not saying this out loud. It's goopy bottom, crusty black burned top.
And now it never happened. In fact, you can remove all of it.
You can't refer to the thing that never happened right
That's
after
great.
you clap.
That's great.
Whenever there is confirmation that someone else is trying the stuff, Kit's gonna come out and watch.
Oh gods.
Okay, you wanna try some as well?
I'm gonna wait.
I'm sorry.
Let them.
Luna
eat
would
theirs
just
first.
like
Let her get hers first.
smile and then just through the top
Do you
part.
also have to roll a constitution saving throw?
I assume. So.
Also, I will make the
Please roll
same
that
request of you that I made of Angie. Please bite the table.
Wait, this
It actually doesn't taste that bad.
You don't have to.
Legitimately,
It's just a bit that I want to see if I can get you to do it as well.
fine.
It
It's
legit
working!
doesn't taste that bad. It legit doesn't taste that bad. It
Hell
kind of
yeah.
tastes slightly
Oh,
chemically, but it's actually
it's
not
rubbery.
bad.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it's,
It tastes like when you.
When you
it
bite
tastes
a
like
table.
the inside of a new car. In not a good way. In kind of a bad way.
It's kind of good though. It's not
I
bad.
just want to see how
Okay,
many people I
the
get to do it now.
Constitution save.
Yes, please.
I do.
At least two.
It's a really good
So far,
constitution.
If you do, it's through.
19?
That is a 19.
Yeah, you're fine. It tastes awful, but you feel fine.
You're not sure if everybody will feel fine.
Yeah, you're sure that this could hurt somebody's stomach.
Oh,
It's great, isn't it?
Oh, is that your reaction?
it's.
you're the fucking deep fried plankton meme.
It's got such a compelling texture.
I know.
Such diverse flavors.
I'm a genius.
And my sinus is open right up.
I know it's supposed to do that. I mean, I didn't intend for it to do that, but it's supposed to do that, I'm sure. Probably. Kate, you want to try some?
Food
See?
does make you feel things. This one makes you feel fear and dread.
You will know you are alive because you will feel all the creature feelings all at once. You feel like prey.
You want to try some, Kate?
Pain
They
is
kind of like pop
pain
up
is a
right in
reminder
your
of when
face,
you
and
were
then
happy.
Bo's off to the corner, like shaking no as much as they can.
I'm actually not very hungry right now.
Oh darn! I made
I
a
would have
lot.
been if Ollivander was here.
Hey,
Bo
Daimhin,
takes like
Mark.
4 front legs and covers the 8 eyes.
Hey, Daimhin, Mark, supper's ready.
I'm good. I'm gonna go for a vegetarian dinner tonight.
I don't think it has
There's
any
no meat in that.
it.
It qualifies.
Beans and flour.
This is vegetarian. It has beans in it, and I don't think it has any meat. I don't think.
Like leaves.
Huh?
Leaves.
It does have leaves in it. I mean, mint leaves.
There's mint leaves.
I meant more like lettuce and things.
I'm sure this has some lettuce in there somewhere. Come on. It is really good. I'm sure you'll like it.
I believe you, but the tummy doesn't.
Well, maybe your tummy is lying?
I don't think the tummy lies.
But you just said you believed me, and now you didn't believe me.
The tummy and I are different people.
But you believe
I do not control the
tummy.
Tummy controls me.
You just said you believe, but you just said you believe me, and
I
yet you.
do.
But you also think that your stomach is not lying, and therefore, and it disagrees with me, so therefore you don't believe me.
You
We
two,
share our
your
own
characters
opinions.
having conversations with each other is gonna give me an aneurysm.
Okay, Mark, how about you? Do you want to try some?
You look over to Mark. He's already got a plate full of it. He's eating half.
You have
Yeah.
a captive audience.
I should save some of this for Ollivander just to make sure they.
He's getting it down.
like
You see, Mark has like powdered flour smeared across his face,
Angie.
where it just didn't get mixed well.
How
Angie
does it
scoops
taste,
like
buddy?
a fourth of the stuff onto like a plate and to save in the fridge for Ollivander.
Hey, Angie, can you talk to Daimhin for a second?
Sure, they take the plate with them though.
Just waits for Angie to turn around.
I think
You're taking
Mark
Mark's
likes it.
plate.
No, the plate that they put the.
This is
they
bad
scooped
for
some
goblin
onto,
food.
Like I said, they scooped like a fourth of what was left onto a plate for Ollivander because they wanted to save it for Ollivander.
Oh, good.
Guys, I'll be back, okay?
See, Mark likes it.
Guys, if I don't make it back, I love all of you.
I'm sure that's a good sign.
I'm going out at night. It's dangerous out there. There's people out there.
Do you
Are you
want
gonna
some
be okay?
protection? From
Yeah, you
Bongo?
want some? You wanna protect me as I go out?
I can protect you.
Go on, Daimhin. Good luck, kid. Bye.
Good God, Mark.
You sneak out with Mark.
Oh boy.
What are you guys doing still at the apartment?
I put the plate I made for Ollivander in the fridge.
Dude, can't wait for that.
That's gonna be cold.
Is that better or worse?
Angie,
Yeah?
I understand that you're trying to be nice,
You grab me a Coke out of the
but
fridge.
we don't
Angie's like eyes start tearing up a bit as they're staring up at you.
we don't have
we
a
filled it up recently.
lot in
we filled it up
terms
with
of food.
Zero sugar?
Yeah,
So
that's what I
please ask before you use our food.
Thank
I can
you.
buy more for y'all if you want at the store.
Well, no, I'm
There's
not
not
saying
anything
you
in
need to
that
buy
box.
stuff for us. I'm just saying that if you're gonna use our kitchen,
top two
I'd
shelves of
really
beer.
like it if you ask first.
Sorry, I asked Dobbin and they seem cool with it.
Well,
And I thought since, all of it
There's 7.
baking stuff,
I mean, Ollivander lives here.
that's fair. I
Does
thought
Daimhin
since I
not
had
live here anymore?
Dobbin's
Daimhin lives
permission-
here too, but Daimhin
Daimhin-
doesn't use the kitchen.
Daimhin specifically has been banned from the kitchen.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
I'm
made
sorry.
cookies.
You said it yourself 10 minutes ago.
I'm banned from the kitchen at home. You people don't know that. Only Kit does.
Aw.
I'm not here, so isn't Ollivander saying this?
Kit knows that Mom and Dad do not let me in the kitchen unsupervised.
Yeah, you can make cookies under strict
While they're
supervision.
having this
I need
conversation,
instructions to be
Luno's
able
probably
to
gonna
make
wander
food.
over to the kitchen and just take a little mental stock of what's in and around the cupboards? Do we have
Not much.
Not much.
You guys have been buying on an as-need basis.
True.
I think that'd be a little bit like Ollivander made a while ago, like oat cereal. I think there'd be a little left over of that.
Sure.
Cereal.
It's in the beans now.
No.
Well, I could have made beans, but stares over at like the.
I think it's like a very neat glass jar, like almost like a cooking jar. One of those like metal pop tops.
Angie kind of like looks like they feel really guilty about like doing that, and they feel bad, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'll just I guess I should be going now. It is kind of getting late. Tell Ollivander the plate in the fridge is for them. Yeah. Good night."
Before you leave, as you and Mark are walking down the hallway, can I get a perception check from you, please? Yep. I'll roll one for Mark as well.
Was that the world's tiniest meow?
No, I went up. Meow.
Sorry, I just need to do this event before you leave.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're in the hall already.
Already, if you will.
Already.
And I will.
Already.
Perception?
Perception, please.
Perception. It's
Perception.
gonna be a
As in pussycat. As in meow.
14.
14. As you guys walk and you're heading towards the stairs, you hear footsteps coming down from the 4th floor. Mark just keeps on walking, not hearing it, going down the stairs to the 2nd floor.
I'm gonna stop for a second and see if they get louder.
They are coming down the stairs.
Do I see anybody?
Not yet.
Hey, Mark!
No, it's okay. We're gonna go get some real food. We don't have to eat that. I'm gonna make goblin soup. We're gonna go to the store.
Oh, I know. We're gonna go get real food. We have to go get something for Kit, too.
No, I'm making up for everybody. I'm just gonna go make this real quick.
Oh, for sure. Do you know what you need?
Well, yeah. I mean, I made it a couple of times. Do you like frogs or do you like chicken?
I think we like chicken more.
I can do both. If you think.
Do they mix well?
Not really.
Then
Some say the frog tastes like chicken, but I disagree.
I mean, it would probably taste swampier.
People say that about frog legs. They taste like chicken. I completely disagree.
They
They do
don't.
not.
They have very different texture.
Yes.
I think alligator tastes more like chicken.
Alligator does not taste like chicken.
Not
in my
at all.
opinion. Alligator tastes so much better.
Extremely fishy chicken. If it is like chicken at all, it's
Tastes
very
like
fishy.
really good
and
chicken.
Carrying on.
Superior chicken.
Now they put chicken of the sea on tuna cans. That's wrong. False advertising. That's alligator. Chicken of the
Do you think they
swamp.
prefer chicken or frog?
I think chicken.
Okay. Well, let's go to the store. What's your problem?
I just, checking on something.
I'm sure he's fine. I mean, Kit's there, Lunno's there. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They're the responsible ones. We all know this.
I'm responsible.
Yeah, I know, but we get up to the fun stuff. They're not fun.
That's true. That's very true.
Lunno's especially not fun.
Poor Luno.
Damn.
Poor
She just
Luno.
hasn't had the chance to have fun yet.
You're right. We should invite Lunno on more adventures so they can have fun.
I don't know why we didn't invite her on this one.
We can go out and throw rocks at their window. They can fly. They can just join us.
That's very smart.
Let's go do that.
But you don't hear anything?
No.
And nothing concerns you?
Why?
Oh no, I thought I heard footsteps.
I mean, I'm a little concerned because I think I'm going to Ralph, but that's a whole different problem.
I mean, you can definitely run and do that outside if you need to.
Well, I was going to wait till we already got outside.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Are you telling me to go? Are you telling me to go?
No, I'm saying that trying to be responsible.
Well, yeah, I mean, the responsible thing would be go back to the room, but that might hurt Angie's feelings, so I'm
That's
trying to
not
find a
responsible
middle.
at all. Responsible is going to get food for our friends.
Well, come on, let's go.
Okay, you leave now.
But by the time, like, she's stalling. I don't know if you can tell, but she
Yeah.
is stalling, trying to listen. What
They're still coming down.
how freaking long is the staircase?
It's unclear.
I guess Angie
There
would
is
now
no
come out
staircase.
at this point.
Not yet. A little bit longer.
Okay.
By this point, you're talking to Mark, but you see up the corner of your eye this humanoid-shaped figure standing in the stairway. Mark seems oblivious to it.
Hi.
I'll wave at it.
Doesn't seem to acknowledge your existence. Mark looks in. What are you doing?
Do you guys see the person?
No, they says not to go up there. We shouldn't. I don't care. We don't go up there.
I know, I'm just... There's a person in the doorway there.
Nah. Stairs. He takes off his shoe. It just passes right through the guy. There's none there. I don't know how I'm getting it. I'll just go get it.
No, maybe I'll make you a new pair of shoes or something.
I probably should have thrown something less important.
Probably.
I met a guy who might be able to get it back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
He has a fishing pole.
Ooh.
For a second, I was worried, and I was like, just fishing pool guy.
Actually, I know that guy.
Yeah, you just met him at Dragon
A second ago, yeah.
Yeah.
First,
I
I
mean, a
was
couple
like,
hours
hello, so I knew you can get something
That
from the
sounds
fourth
pretty
floor.
cool.
It's like, oh no, fishing pole. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, I guess it's just deer sight or something.
Nah, you're seeing things. You're just all stressed out. Did you eat any of that food? It might be having an adverse effect on you. We should go to the nurse.
I think you just need to hurl.
Angie thought so much that Mark liked it, and then Mark's over here just like,
no.
you know, we might need to go to
Mark's
the
a
nurse.
goblin.
Yeah.
And he's also fucking homeless.
I think you might just
He
need to
can't
hurl.
go home.
Home is where the heart is.
Well, I guess
Kid,
I'll do
Are
Home
you
is where the
giving me
heart is.
permission? Is that what's happening here?
Not inside. No.
Okay.
Outside. Responsible. Responsible.
What are we waiting on? You're stalling pretty hard, man. I don't get it.
I was seeing things.
Well, yeah, you probably smelled too much mint. I don't know.
Probably. That's a very good thing.
Kind of doctor.
Sniffing mint.
Gotta quit sniffing mint.
Let's go get you outside, buddy.
Okay.
She's gonna finally leave once that he's not paying attention and that the person isn't responding. She'll give up,
Yeah.
sort of.
As you guys walk away, the figure dissipates.
No, then let's go.
You guys make your way on. You come out of the room. Can I get a perception check from you?
Spooky.
Yeah, sure.
I got 9.
9. Can I see your inventory list, please?
Oh, damn.
Oh god. I have
You're gone.
my arcane.
You're on the 4th floor.
Here, the back is.
Ryan's like, you're in my domain now.
Whoa.
That's the thing with the 4th floor, is if your character tries to go, your character dies and you become the DM.
It's the secret back door.
Imagine.
Don't tell anyone.
It's that one room in Metal Gear Solid where there's the dog pulling all the strings. Is that Metal Gear Solid?
I think that's Resident Evil.
That's Resident Evil. They're very
I'm
similar.
gonna take all of your rations.
They've got things going on in there. There are things that happen in the story.
I think they made a reference to that dog in the Metal Gear Solid games, which is why
And you're able to make your way home just fine.
I thought that.
Right? What are the ones back in the apartment doing?
Well, one
I
of
could just step down.
is in the bathroom.
Do you want to wait, or
you want to use a mark?
we can keep going with Mark and Daimhin for a bit?
I was just about to look through the kitchen a little bit, see if I can't find anything as like a. Well, if Angie's you stepped out entirely.
Yeah.
They left. They're going home
Left
for the night.
going for their dorm clearly. Trying to see if there's anything left over. I could just
There was the oats that
the oats.
were left from a day or two ago.
But they
I
don't want to
could-
eat. They don't want to finish the stuff Angie made. No.
You're right here.
I think oatmeal will have to do. I could just start the process of like grinding up oats. Well, I guess you don't have to grind. You just start boiling.
They are like clumps,
Oh,
Like clusters.
like cereal.
Okay,
Granola.
granola. I could just eat that.
I'm sorry. I used the umbrella term clusters. That was incorrect.
Cluster. Oh god, the grapes. They're bringing this
Hate
one
this
back.
Stupid bit.
It's a good bit.
They're like
No, it's
edible.
not.
I
What you're
could
talking
could
about.
boil these and make some kind of oatmeal out
I
of
cut
them.
my lip to avoid doing this. That's why I bit the pencil. It's because it was in my brain. The autistic urge to say
to tear into an object.
No, to say the thing. I did this as to not say the thing.
And
I was wondering.
So I guess.
So you're trying to make yourself some oatmeal out of the leftover oats.
Basically.
Gotcha.
Which is about as complicated as like, if there's salt, adding a little salt and then boiling it. If we have milk, I guess I'll use that. But otherwise, sad water, oats, and salt. It will have to do.
Sure.
Lunno is not gifted in the cooking department.
What are you doing?
All that went to her siblings.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought you said Daimhin and
I
Mark.
did.
What are you doing?
I cut back. I'm sorry.
Oh.
What are you doing?
I am. Kit's probably just gonna go to bed.
No dinner for Kit? Oh.
They've had a long day and they've legitimately lost their appetite.
No dinner for Ollivander either.
Yeah, that was your choice.
Half a bottle of whiskey.
That was your choice.
It wasn't theirs. Well, they could. I mean, they could have had beans.
Could have had beans.
Yeah. Also could have had granola, but Kit has legitimately lost their appetite at this point. They're just like, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Right, Mark and Daimhin, you guys walk your way to the store. Mark buys a handful of ingredients, using what money he has made working his little job. And you guys head outside, and he sits on the ground, and he starts making himself a little fire right in the parking lot, little area, little concrete slab.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
That's probably legal.
He digs around in his bag, he pulls out the pot that he has yet to return to the cabinet. I planned for this.
This came in handy.
Huh?
This came in handy.
I know. Can you imagine such a multi-use tool? A helmet, a butt plate, a pot. It was my backpack yesterday. It's been pretty useful.
That's pretty crazy.
He throws all of the ingredients in. Over the next couple of hours, he makes a soup.
How does it smell?
It's cooking chicken and light broth. It's not a fancy dish, but it's serviceable.
Daimhin would probably have like very few spices on her, but would have like a little pocket of like Italian seasoning or something.
I don't know who the Italians are, but throw it in there.
Well, what?
That is a blend of seasonings.
Yeah, she'd have a few
Italian seasoning blend.
I don't know.
I know what you mean.
What
I'm
is
just
in?
being funny.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Toast.
I don't know what else is in.
Oregano.
There's oregano.
I don't know what else is in there.
There's basil.
It would be
So,
quicker
it would
to
be
count seasonings and
cilantro.
list all of them, the seasonings
There's
individually.
pepper
Probably pepper. Probably salt.
It would be a few things like that. Just
Can we put some in?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It doesn't need it, but you can throw whatever in here. No mint.
No, I don't have mint on me.
Wait. No.
I don't think I have mint on me. I can get mint on me though. Eventually. Just gotta find it first. But I don't have it on me right now.
After a couple of hours of cooking and hanging out, I assume you guys have some idle chit-chat.
Mm-hmm.
Probably about chickens or something.
probably about
Look at
something.
all those
Well, we
chickens.
put chicken in the pot, so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
an animal.
Chickens are an animal.
They are an animal. They do be an animal, though.
They do be.
No.
He pulls out a cup and he scoops it in, like, just like a little coffee mug. Here you go. I only have one cup. I'm gonna carry this back to the apartment, but you can eat now. I had some of the Angie dinner.
And I'm just gonna sip on it.
Yeah, of course.
Is it just called the Angie dinner now?
No, it's called the Angie disaster.
Mark's being nice. And Mark
Um,
walks the pot back towards the apartment.
It tastes.
Yeah, it's serviceable. I mean,
The equipment hot soup. He's unblockable right now.
it's serviceable. It's not like fantastic, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine.
Who's unblockable?
Mark,
Oh.
Cool.
he's got the equipment.
Hot soup.
If he takes damage, he
He's
dies.
so fucked if he takes
If
damage.
he takes damage, he dies instantly.
It's a Magic the Gathering card called
Yeah.
Hot Soup.
It makes the creature unblockable, and if it takes damage, it dies. It's real.
Mark's equipped right now. Watch out. You can't block this
It
man.
is a picture of a goblin carrying a bowl of hot soup.
No. Mark
Where's
confirmed.
my mouse? Let's. We have a little bit of woo. Power the internet.
me when I have
Soup near
a
me.
mouse
Soup
wife
near
and I
me.
lose track of her.
Oh, why is it so small?
Tiny
Oh, because
hot
it's
soup.
Gatherer. Fuck.
Tiny hot soup.
Star City Games is probably. Oh, this is probably this one.
There's a bigger image down there. That's just the image.
Oh yeah, thanks Ruth. You're so right.
Yeah, look
Hot
at
Look at the
Okay.
guy. He's unblockable.
Mark confirmed.
Unblockable hot
I
soup.
like the little guy in the corner with the eyes.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, fan of that guy too.
Just chilling.
Coming through. Oh.
Hi, soup.
Hot soup.
He is a soup.
This one's Mark.
Real. I can see it.
All right, so you guys make it back to the apartment with the hot soup. Your compatriots have basically all but gone to bed. Mark grabs bowls from the thing and he sets one in front of you and Kit's bedroom door. That one's for Kit. He knocks on Lunno's door. Is anybody in there?
Luna's in the kitchen, like boiling oats.
Yeah, they were gone for hours.
Oh, we've been gone for
Oh,
hours.
about hours then? Yeah, Luna's probably gonna like eat oats, put whatever's left out or wherever, and then go to her room. So you just hear like a thump, thump, thump.
That was actually a really good
That
door
was really
imitation.
And then
I
you
made
see
goblin soup.
Luno there, just like feathers everywhere in like a giant poof. Yeah, huh?
I made goblin soup. I made real dinner. It's okay. I hope you like it. Okay, bye.
Yes,
Clunk.
I'm gonna fucking oil their door.
I think we already have oil their door.
No, we talked about
No,
it.
we
haven't done
talk
it
about
yet.
it every time, but never actually do it.
He takes two more bowls. He sets both of them in front of Ollivander's door. He knocks on the door. Ollivander opens it. Oh, so I smelt that. I wasn't coming out. They drag both the bowls in. I'll give it to him if he comes back. Shuts the door. Eats Mark's soup. I guess you're going to bed then?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna eat some soup. You have a good night, okay?
I mean, you can.
Has he been sleeping in our room?
He toggles between Ollivander's bed, the couch, and your bed. Sometimes the foot of Kit's bed, but I think he gets kicked out. Like, I think he gets on there like a dog, and Kit's like, no, get off my foot, and subconsciously pushes him out of the
Yeah,
bed.
Kid freaks out and just like, ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now, probably.
Okay, sleep well.
I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, I'm gonna go sleep on the couch.
Thanks for the soup. That was very good.
It's slightly better than mint surprise.
Angie being disaster.
Oh no.
It's
Are
okay.
you doing anything for the rest of your night other than going home?
They're probably just gonna like lie in bed and stare at the ceiling
Okay.
for a few hours before going to bed.
Your stomach hurts.
Aww.
It's a very slight, dull pain.
But you couldn't possibly understand why.
You have no
They're
connection.
gonna they're gonna assume it's something else and immediately think it's the food they got at the cafeteria and not the
Damn,
stuff
what
they
did I
made.
eat?
What did I eat today? It was crazy.
They have it's not even gonna pop up as a potential that it was the food that they made.
Checks out.
Asbo ran to dad to
You
call
doing
the car
anything
for
else
sure.
tonight?
No.
Alright.
I'm gonna go in and I have Kit's bowl of soup as well. Gonna go get close to that bed and
Stick your
walk
fingers
the.
in there.
Yeah, dude, do the fucking sleepover thing where you dip their hand in the milk. That's all
Do
it was a joke.
No, I'm gonna waft over the smell of the hot.
For a second,
soup.
whenever you did that, I thought you were just
Feel
splashing them with it. Like, just like,
They stick their
the
fingers
air.
and just.
yeah, that's what I thought.
The power of Christ!
The power of hot
Dog,
soup makes
what are
you
you doing?
unblockable.
I got soup for you,
Oh, who made it?
Mark.
Oh, okay.
I watched him. There was nothing suspicious put in there.
Okay.
Unless you don't like
I didn't-
chicken. There's chicken in there.
I didn't know
It's
what
not
to cook.
suspicious.
It does smell good.
It's very good. I didn't have the chicken.
It's
though.
serviceable.
I just had the broth.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanted something vegetarian, and Mark was like, you want prawn or chicken?
She just drank the broth.
Man.
I guess Kit's gonna.
I'm
sit
sorry,
up
that's
and-
pretty insensitive of Mark, but I think he's that, like,
He doesn't connect
Yeah.
that word with anything.
Yeah, and
He doesn't understand.
He
what
doesn't
it
understand
means.
vegetarian. He
Probably
understands
not.
food is available.
Yeah,
I guess
I
Kit's
don't.
gonna...
I didn't know if he particularly heard that either.
I don't know. Up in the air.
Yeah,
But I
so-
apologize. I wasn't trying
No.
to disregard Davin's feelings.
She was also trying to get out of eating
Yeah.
Angie's food.
And she's like, it's vegetarian.
I was
You're like,
trying to-
I
I
eat
was-
lettuce.
I was trying to be like, she wants grass. She doesn't want.
Eat soup that has no lettuce in it at all.
She doesn't want whatever chicken pot pie shit this is. Bean pot pie, whatever surprise that was.
I'm gonna sit up and drink the soup. Thank Mark for it, and then
Thanks, Mark, who isn't there.
Yeah, go back to bed, I guess.
Dogma probably getting her nest, and the box would be there.
Yeah, little box in your bed.
How little box
Yeah,
or
about yay big by yay big.
okay, so a decent sized box.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
reasonable.
It's a box.
About size of that box right there. That LOL yellow box.
Oh, okay. That's still a decent sized box.
A pretty decent box.
No,
It doesn't have
do
any
it.
batteries. You're fine.
I didn't want that to scream at me. I don't know. What
I've
it
never turned that on. I don't know what it is or what it does.
Okay,
We've
cool.
never opened it.
Cool.
Mystery.
Still up in the box.
Yeah.
You open it
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
it makes the sound I just made outside the door.
You open the box, and you are met with a small letter and a handmade little necklace. It's got all kinds of little trinkets on it, chicken bones. It's got flowers woven into it. It has a... Make a nature check for me.
Oh, that's really good.
A lot.
Why do you always roll high numbers? I would.
Don't say anything.
You're gonna jinx.
I'm sorry.
23.
If you
There's
observe it, it
a
gets
specific
worse.
goblin tooth in the necklace.
A specific goblin tooth. Is
Mhm.
it one of his
It
teeth?
is one of Mark's teeth.
Okay. Can I tell if it was taken out forcefully?
Oh,
or
yeah.
Oh,
So not just by getting punched.
No,
It was...
He removed it.
Got it.
oh.
That was so sweet of him.
That's goblin behavior.
That's very goblin behavior. Yeah, she'll put it on. And that'll be one of her necklaces and one of her trinkets from now on.
Alright. There's a letter as well.
What does the letter say?
The letter.
The later.
The later.
The later.
It says later.
What the
on
nice
front of it.
later that is.
This is a later.
I want to exaggerate. Horrid spelling, bad grammar, literally no punctuation. And if there is punctuation, it's a 100% like there's a comma in the middle of your name.
Got it.
Can't
Bad
tell if that's a
punctuation.
comma or an ink blot because it makes about the same amount of sense either way.
Yeah. It says, Dear Daimhin. Way spelled wrong. DHOVIQ.
Got it.
Daimhin. I don't know anyone named Sadie's. You're the only person I would talk to about hawks. So, I don't know what all this fancy stuff's about or how none of this stuff works, but there's apparently a shindiggy dancy thing at the Fire Jolt, and I didn't know, like I said, no Sadie's is. And Daimhin, you're the only person I would do anything involving hawks with. So, we're going to the dance if that's okay, yes. Mark. Mark
That's
is so
okay,
wrong.
yes.
MRK. MKAR.
So what is he trying?
He's trying to ask you to the dance, but he doesn't understand, one, what Sadie's Hawkins means. Do you know what that means?
Isn't it the lady asking?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But he has no fucking clue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Completely forgot that that's what the term was.
Yep, Sadie's Hawkins is what that term is.
Got
What's
it.
the term?
Sadie Hawkins.
No, but like, what's it mean?
It's where...
It is a kind of dance where the women ask the men out, typically in high school.
Yeah.
Senior?
That should just be how it is.
That's just be
Fine,
how it
yeah,
is sometimes.
Yeah,
But this one is particular, only the women's asks the men's is how it works.
Nice.
That's what it means. I was homeschooled. I know a couple things, even though I got better.
I watched an 80s high school. I watched High School Musical.
As tends to happen. I hope you get better. From the High School of Musical.
It is meant to be sweet, but Mark isn't the best at vocalizing, so it's just supposed to be a little sweet thing.
She's not gonna say anything about it tonight.
Of course.
So she's just gonna tuck it away.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Go bed sleepy.
Right. Do you guys want to call it here for the night? It's 8:30. We can start tomorrow morning roleplay chat at breakfast.
That works.
Everybody good with that?
Sure, works for me.
I mean, we do have 30 minutes until 9.
I won't be there, or Ollivander won't.
It's up to y'all.
We're gonna get for breakfast is the bean disaster Angie made.
No, I'll still be in the fridge tomorrow night.
Wish. Probably.
It's gonna be the whole campaign. It's just gonna be like
It's still in the
two
fridge.
bites.
Oh
taken.
no!
Years later, it's still
become
just
David
sitting
Cheese
there.
It becomes gunk.
Gunk.
Oh,
Two
no. Gunk
second
too.
gun.
Oh,
Gunk's
Gunk.
origin
Familiar.
story.
Gunk will appreciate your food. We can go give it to Gunk.
I'm sure he would appreciate it.
Honestly.
Probably
Okay,
better
taste.
than some of the things the other Mark made.
Probably.
Considering Gunk was subsidizing off of anything that was attached to Marcus's clothing, I'm sure he'd like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd appreciate, hey, you made a thing. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's not what Marcus had on his shirt or in his pocket.
Ugh.
Yeah. Jeez.
Or that can of beans he was living in for a little bit.
Ugh.
Poor guy.
Or maybe it was.
Or maybe he was. Good point. Good point. Good point. Table thoughts. We're gonna keep going. We guys want to stop?
It's up to you
I'm
guys
down
because
either
I'm
way.
not gonna exist
For a little bit.
for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm not coming back. Ollivander's not coming back to the flat in the morning. He's not gonna be there in the morning.
Spoilers.
Well,
come on.
you're gonna wake up and Ollivander's not gonna be there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm good to fast track a little bit and because I don't have anything specific that I'm wanting to do in the morning.
I've
So
got
if we want to
class
go
in the
to
morning,
the
but-
classroom.
Yeah, we've got what do we have? Just
Homeroom first thing every day. Sorry, I was burping.
Let's say I don't get the privilege of doing the Brian burps because I'm in front of the microphone.
You can.
I mean, I can, but I'm not.
I think
Yeah,
Ollivander
I'm
would
down to either
just
play or call it a night. I don't care.
Ollivander would
I
just
say I don't care.
be at homeroom when
And we
okay.
can
there.
fast track to homeroom and start roleplay chat there. That's also fine.
Sure, that works by me.
Wake
Oh,
up.
what's the class?
It's just homeroom.
No, besides homeroom.
Basic
It's
magical auras.
Tier, I believe.
Yeah.
Cultier. Yeah, basic magical auras. I have it. I don't think anyone else has. That's afternoon.
No, I don't have any other classes on here.
That's only this one is. The other one I have is philosophy. No, it's general course. Oh, magic and art. Yeah, I already did that one.
Right. We'll wrap it up, I guess. If no one has anything else to do.
Nothing I can think
Good.
of.
Alright. Goodbye, recording.
Goodbye, recording.
Bye.
Yippee!